Hello, everybody. Welcome back
Ah,
to Immersion, or Roll for Immersion. Hi. Um,
Hello.
I'm
oh,
excited to be here. How are you guys?
fucking tired.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pokemon Emerald Rogue is a deep hole to jump down into.
Yeah, at the very least, I didn't start another run after a call, so
That's
Yeah.
good.
I thought about it, but I was like, no.
Well, I'm Immersion Diversion. I'm playing with Random1177, aka Sean, River, and
Ooh,
ooh, that's
nailed one.
and Aura the Red, aka Johnny.
Hello.
We are playing some Pokemon Tabletop United. Oh, is it not working? Let me fix that.
What happened? What happened?
No, it's
Uh-oh.
fine. Schoolie, I just did the PTU exclamation,
Okay.
and my dashboard bot is not on. Is it for
I
some
thought the
reason
audio
does not
wasn't
like?
working again.
No, we're good. 'Cause you can hear that, right? You can hear the audio. I know Sean said
Yeah,
he
I
could
can
hear
hear
it
the
before,
audio.
so
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Sorry, I was
turning
just
on
reading a
CloudBot.
Pokemon card because Bouffalant gets an ability called Boofer, and I just thought that was so funny because it's like that's always what I call big dogs is a Boofer.
All right, try again, Schoolie. I turned it on. Anyway, we are playing PTU in our Pokemon Space Odyssey. Pokemon Tabletop United is the second installment of the Pokemon Tabletop series that they've kind of done. They're working on Journey next, but there's a
Yeah.
Pokemon Tabletops Adventure. Pokemon Tabletop, what was it, Adventure?
Yeah, Adventures,
Yeah,
PTA.
Adventure, PTA, and then there's PTU, which we are doing, which is a more sci-fi,
United
more
version.
yeah,
Yeah. United.
a little bit more rough, and stuff like that. And I think Journeys was more focused on like just Pokemon's fighting other Pokemon's.
Yeah, I
For
don't think there
for
was as
gyms
much
and stuff
trainer
like that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Ah, that's
What's
fine.
not working?
Oh, my
Uh,
bot. It's not doing the stuff.
Oh,
So I
bot's
can't
not
do.
botting.
Yeah, bot's not botting. Meh. Stupid
Eh.
bot.
Tell your bot to do things.
Bot, wake up. Get some internet coffee.
Stop it. Get some help.
It says active. Hang on. Um, did they just not? Oh, PTU got deleted somehow.
Oh, by the way, Neil, you know when I
Why
said
you-
that
Oh no, it's right there.
if I
What
took
the-
that one feat, I could give someone 6 damage resistance?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
why it said 6. It would be 15.
Uh,
So I could make it so someone takes 15 less damage if I took that skill.
dang.
Which is kind of fun. But I'm probably not going to take it, but it's kind of
Okay.
cool.
Well, it says active, but if it doesn't work, then we're not worried about that today.
I love that reference. That's such a good reference. Such a good show.
Which one?
Have you called IT support? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Oh,
That's what I just
yeah.
did. So maybe. Anyway, sorry. Let's get into this. We are playing PTU, a Pokemon tabletop fan made game. Yeah. And yeah, we were playing it on Fantasy Grounds. Just because we just like using Fantasy Grounds because it's easier to have our initiative in our initiative list, our rolling, our maps and stuff like that in there. Um, I am playing music on Sirenscape, and all the music that I'm playing is from a bunch of YouTubers named Zame, Sanity, Blitzit, and I haven't played it yet, but in the future, Glitch City. We'll be playing them on Sirenscape. Sirenscape is our soundboard, or
Our virtual
online
jukebox.
our online jukebox. Yeah, basically. Um, I always forget what to call it. It's an online sounds player, and they have a bunch of songs and a bunch of sound sets from other games that you could play. For D&D, for Starfinder, for Pathfinder for anything you want to play. They've got a setting for it, and yeah, we'll be playing it on that. And we'll be uploading our own music onto there so we can play it through that. Alright, before I get any nervouser and crazier, let's go and introduce the players. Hi, everyone.
I think he should get the coconut bonk noise
Coconut
on the
bonk.
soundboard, so anytime someone does minimal damage, you just go bonk.
Bonk.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny.
Cool. I should get that as an emote too. Make it like a bonk or like something hitting me in the
should
head.
be every time Henry punches somebody in the back of the head. It's kind of his specialty right now.
Yeah.
I'll have to work on that. That would be a funny emote and a sound thing to have. Alright. Hi, Sean.
Hello.
Tell us about Robert and Gizmo.
Robert is an alien and Gizmo is a Pokemon.
Cool. Echo.
Special Pokemon.
No. I'll give you a real.
Just kidding.
But yeah, Robert is a alien race called an Animus, which is kind of like how you picture an Egyptian god, or like humanoid body, Pokemon head. He is from a planet that he absolutely hates, full of war and death, and he hated being there. Some of his fighting instinct may or may not have got out of control last episode, but he's normally a very mild-mannered professor. And Gizmo is a Pokemon that he revised as Fossil and was kind of like his class mascot at his college, or the college that he worked at. So yeah.
Nice.
Ugh. College types.
Yeah.
He's a professor type.
Even worse.
He's
Hi, River.
He's a great professor.
Yeah, it taught me everything I need to know about how to not get killed.
Yeah.
All right, River. How you doing?
Yes, hello. I'm here. Hello. I play as Echo, an android looking for purpose and trying to sort out emotions and other shenanigans and probably and then you got Navi, fucking Routes, who's a special variant that's a ghost fairy type.
Yay. I love your outfits.
Yeah.
I like Gizmo too.
It's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, Gizmo's cute.
Yeah. All right. Johnny. Aura.
Hello!
Hello. Tell us about Henry and Tedwardo.
Henry is a boring-ass chronicler, coordinator human who travels along with Tedwardo, who is a rescue from Redacted.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's right.
River's gone.
Yep. No, that's fine. They got their intro. I forgot your intros are a little shorter for now until we find out more about Henry. So.
I'm just a dude that was found in a cave. Leave me alone.
With that, the players have made their own Hero Forge minis, as you can see down by their pictures. Their beautiful faces. They have their images by their Pokemon. We got Robert, the Animus. I don't know why I blanked on that. Echo, the android, and Henry, the human. Yeah, I'm excited. All right. And with that, I gotta thank everyone. Thank you guys all in chat for coming to hang out and be here today. If you'd like to change up the game, how it goes, you can either donate channel points or use those channel points that you get up. Being subscribed earns you some extra channel points as well. And you can also donate to the game to change things as well. Like for channel points, like you can help by helping re-roll. You can revive the player's Pokemon if they're fainted, or if they're not even fainted, just low on HP, you can heal them up to full, heal any status effects they have, stuff like that. You can give them combat stage increases or decreases, Pokeball roll for capturing increases or decreases. Arceus Insights, which if the players are having trouble figuring something out, Insight can help them figure that said thing out. And, stuff like that. Items can be given to them as well with the 10,000 points. And if you'd like to donate a monetary value, for $1 you can donate for some consumable items like Pokeballs, potions, antidotes, just stuff like that. That's like a one use. For $5 you can donate a hero point or jinx point. Hero points are used to reroll move attacks that you don't like. They can add, or you can reroll them on Pokemon, like Pokeball capture throws. My Jinx points can be used to cancel out their Jinx points, or I can reroll my NPC's rolls. Or if I wish to, I can make them reroll their stuff. So either I could be like good or bad, reroll stuff. But you can also use hero points to keep yourself at 1 HP if you go down. Which, if we start getting more of them, maybe I'll start throwing some harder monsters at them or harder creatures at them and put trainers so they can start using them more often, even though we don't have any right now.
I mean, you didn't have to correct yourself. They are technically monsters.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, well, the trainers aren't monsters. Well, I mean, I guess trainers.
Well, one of them is.
True. No. So I was like, no.
I had to think for a second who you were referring to, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Remember Henry's disposition. He
Especially-
hasn't seen life outside of his home planet for that long.
Well, and especially after what just happened, yeah, I mean,
You can also
if
use
you
them
at
to
all saw
keep the
any of
Pokemon
Robert's
away.
massacre, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of running that way.
Yeah. For $10, you can donate for a hero point, or not hero point, plot twist card, flashback card, or a hero card, which is basically plot twist can help change what's happening during an encounter or during the day, depending on what's going on. Flashback cards can help players remember something from their past they might not have thought of or remembered, or maybe they had an item they didn't remember they had or something. And then the hero actions cards are one-use powers that the players can use to help them out during the day. And they get to hang on to those until they use them, or if they don't have a use for it and they wish, they can just use it as a basically a fourth. If they had 3, they could use it as a fourth. What do I call them again? I don't know why I'm blanking on this.
It's a tiring day for everybody.
The rerolls, the red ones.
Yeah, like,
I don't know why it's blanking on me. Oh god. Hero points. There we go.
yeah, I mean, are there Pokeballs? Like,
Yeah, well, the reroll
yeah.
ones. They can use it as
Yeah.
a free fourth one, unless they don't have one at the time, and then they just get a free one. If they have no use for the card and they want to hang on to the card, then that's fine. For $15, I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head because I usually just read them from the one thing. For $15, you can donate a crit token.
How dare you?
You know what? I'm just gonna open this
What,
thing.
you
'cause
rolled
I'll just
better.
read it from that.
oh yeah.
Not on a
I can
capture roll.
It'll just be easier for me.
Yeah, I forgot that in Pokemon Tabletop, lower is better in most regards.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's bad.
Wait. If we're doing capture rolls, we
There we
forgot
go.
to see if we could capture.
$15, yeah, critical token. It makes it so you get a free critical. Players can use it on their capture throws, which give them a +10 to their move or to their capture rate throw for capturing a Pokemon. They can use it to crit on a move. Just stuff like that. For $20,
Yeah.
you can donate for a random encounter, which makes it so that anytime the heroes are doing whatever they're doing at the time, even if they're in the ship just kind of chilling out, boom, encounter happens and they gotta fight it. $25 is a creature buff, making it so a creature that they're currently fighting gets upped in either levels, depending on how close they are to the level. Maybe they'll evolve. or maybe they'll even evolve before they hit that level. They just kind of get better stats then. Kind of a early level, like you fight in like some of the games where you might find a level 15 Gyarados, even though they evolve at 20. Stuff like that.
Oh,
I don't
cool.
know. It's just an example.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then for $30, you can donate for a magic item. These magic items will be significantly better than the channel point donated one. The channel point donated one they usually get items from the shop in the Pokemon campaign or the Pokemon tabletop that they have there. But sometimes with the channel points, we'll also make some items for the players as well. But the $30 donated ones will be significantly better, and stuff like that. And then for $50, it's a one-time mentioned secret menu item that happens at the beginning of the game. And today's secret menu item is, because I had thought of one and then forgot it, and now I thought of a different one that I liked more. The secret menu item for today is that the players are going to be hit by a sandstorm that's going to last at least
I hope its name
an
isn't
hour or
Darude.
two.
Wait,
But,
how do you do Drew Sandstorm, Neil?
The sandstorm is going to be the one that they're closest to because although they're currently sort of in a sandstorm, but not like a huge buffering one, the sandstorm is going to be the one that's happening on the one side of the planet. It's going to have a burst and it's going to last an hour, and this is going to be one of those glass sandstorms they have yet to be hit by. So, and these will actually go through the caves. So,
Glass? Damn.
yeah, I mean, you
Someone's been
mentioned
playing
it
with
before.
Huh?
The mayor of of Kern told you about him.
Oh, yeah, that is actually true, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You were like, what? That makes the reaction.
Well,
even better,
also,
so.
that was in an episode that I wasn't here for, but I do
Oh,
remember him.
no, you were
like,
here that one because
I did rewatch it.
I was gonna say, wasn't that was the hot spring episode when you were inside when you were.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he mentioned
Yeah.
that to us when we first landed, but never mind.
No, that was the fisherman. The mayor is the one that brought it up to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So if the secret menu item happens today, for the rest of today's stream, there will be a glass sandstorm happening.
But we need to rescue Bert. No.
Yeah.
Make it harder for us, please.
And with that, I've changed
Builds
all
better
these
narrative.
rewards and stuff, so we're good.
It's true.
And with that, let's get started. Let me switch to the recap music.
Not the last time on Pokemon Space Adventure.
I love that you started that. That was amazing. The players had gotten into a fight with some psychos. Some desert. They call themselves the Desert Tusks. They have shown up, and at first they had no idea why they were here. So they ran to town and tried to figure out, or obviously they were looking like they were coming, because they're raiders. Why wouldn't they just, Bertordite have told them about them before, but he was like, why are they here? They don't usually do this kind of thing. They're just out in the desert, kind of doing their thing out there. And yeah, so the players went in to find out, and turns out they were there to steal some of the crystals in town. And with a big, huge fight, the players had managed to stop them from taking the crystals, taking them from a Phanpy that was running away just based on fear. But he had the bag, so he was just running, trying to get away. And Robert managed to get the bag back.
By also fear.
One way or another.
Echo had managed to capture one of these psychos alive, and Henry have scared another one off a roof with his Cyndaquil, Cody, and managed to defeat one by having it fall off the roof and die.
I also punched one.
You also punched one
a
in the
couple
back
of
of the. You coconut punched one in the back of the head.
I coconut punched one and I kidney punched another.
Yeah, that is true.
And then
You're also poisoned.
slapped a room sled.
Yeah, upper room
Oh,
slide.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah, and with that, one of the psychos managed to get away. And upon returning up there, you guys have managed to hear them say that even though they had gotten no crystals, they managed to kidnap someone who might have had what they needed. And we return with that.
Oh yeah, they didn't say names, so yeah, we don't know who it is technically.
Yeah. So, you guys have now found out that information. And we return with you at the scene of the crime.
The scene
Well,
of
not
the crime. The scene of the struggle.
Yeah, the scene of the struggle. What do you do?
What do we do?
Echo's going to keep staring at the captive psycho.
I assume they're flying away at this point.
You can hear engines revving. They haven't disappeared quite yet.
Perception,
did
I guess.
Almost sounds like they're
recall
getting
their
there.
ropes though, right? Like their
Yeah, the
grapple
ropes. The ropes were being recalled. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still just slowly walking towards the carnage, just tucking Gizmo under, yeah.
You do. I will say you do recall that the area by Berturdite's farm was level with the. It was like above the ravine. It did kind of angle upward to go up above the ravine
Yeah.
because it led
House on a
outside
hill.
past the.
But yeah, but
mountains,
while I'm
so-
also walking towards the carnage that is literally a path directly leading straight to me. Robert kind of has that like 1,000 yards, like unblinking stare, kind of going on,
Ooh.
like just like
I think Henry. I think you were the closest one to him at the time.
Yeah,
You
because
open
Echo
up.
was up by the cave.
Yeah. I'm gonna open that up quick just so I can
whoop,
remember.
we shrank.
Oh,
He always shrink.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah, that's just weird.
I don't need to show you on or the stream for this, but I will make you guys bigger just so you can see where you are.
I forgot I was right next to a driller.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes. So yeah, Robert, you are over by all the bodies that were dropped down by the front where the. Actually, you know what? I will switch to that map because it might be a little easier for everyone to see and kind of know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Especially people in stream so they can see it. So yeah, Robert, you have walked up from down below down here, and Henry, you see Robert with this 1,000-yard stare. He's just kind of looking forward, not looking at anything particular.
Also, Archie is still in his ball.
Yep,
Like, yeah. Because Archie's on the
that's
map.
that's
and stuff.
Nova.
No, Nova's
Oh, it's
on the
Nova.
map.
Never mind. Yeah.
Got a fucking ear on.
Yep, and Echo, your Eevee Nova comes darting, flying right back to where you are, where you have kidnapped one of these psychos.
You mean captured?
Captured.
And
Exactly
of
what I
course,
meant.
Nova being Nova starts yapping.
They're being grunt-napped.
Psycho.
Yeah. Alright, so who wants to do what? Well, I know, Robert, you were doing the 1,000-yard stare. Henry,
Yeah.
you see him looking like this. He's just kind of not really paying attention to anything.
I'm still kind of reeling from what happened.
Yeah, my main goal is to grab all the crystals that I can and try to get them back to their rightful owners.
Well, thankfully, the ones I had found were immediately given to Arya,
Yes, Arya over here.
who is also
has
tiny.
been- Oh, frick. Thank you. She's been kind of just going stall to stall and helping people reset their stuff because, everything's just kind of been breaking. and then she's giving them the crystals that they lost. You know, like this. They would say, "I lost 2 of them," and then this one up here would be like, "I lost 3 of them."
Oh, is the
So
Poke
she would-
Center option operational right now?
The Pokemon Center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing because I'm sick of this fucking poison bullshit.
Alright, so Henry, you run off to the Pokemon Center over here with your Cyndaquil, if you want to grab your Cyndaquil and follow you. Yeah. Pokemon Center's over here. You run inside with your main Foo almost fainted, right?
No,
Or
he's good. He's just poisoned.
Yeah, okay. I thought you swapped him out because he was almost...
I did, but he heals a third of his HP when
Oh,
I
yeah,
swap him
okay.
out.
Okay, yeah. So you run over there and your Cody runs after you. Kind of hopping along. Cyndaquil.
I'd probably just recall him.
Okay. Yeah, you can recall that Cyndaquil. And you run into the center. Everything. Welcome to the Pokemon. Oh, you're also hurt. Okay, right this way. As you see a bunch of other golem rock people with different colored hairs, crystals. Hair, I mean, yeah. Mainly red. Inside of this Pokemon Center, getting healed as well. The nurse behind the counter is also a rock person, a golem. Except this one has pink crystals.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be funny if they were pink crystals, but they're about as long as pigtails. Like,
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was going for, but
it's the nurse
Crystals
joke
in the
is
form
just-
of Nurse Joy.
yeah,
Noise Joy.
It's kind of
Noise
funny.
Joy.
Like,
Yeah.
even across the universe, they still are all.
They all
clones of
still
each
look
other.
like each, yeah.
Yeah,
They have
still are all
Nurse
clones
Joys
of
of
each other.
each race.
Yeah.
Nice.
No,
That's
so
kinda
it's
funny.
just it's the golem person, but it's just Nurse Joy's face painted on it.
It's just a picture of her, like a mask, a Nurse Joy mask.
I
No.
still think it's kind of funny.
Like a screen cap from a Zoom call.
Yeah. I still think it's
yeah.
so funny that like the anime did that where they made like all of the Nurse Joys like the same person like that's almost like meta humor of today where it's just like, oh, it's since the video game they all are the same looking person. It's like that's just the limitation of the video game, but they went they just kind of
The
made
fact
fun
that
of
they did that
anyone.
with each of the Officer Jennies too.
Yeah, because like that's also what it was. Yeah, I just think it's so funny. It's like that's such a weird, like that's like modern day humor.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
they're all
Like,
sisters, right?
Yeah, but
Each
like in
file
the
all
just
of them.
being a
Just because
distorted
Some of them are
reflection of the original.
yeah, but like in the game, it's just because they're the same sprite because they didn't want to reuse sprites. But it's like,
Yeah.
so that's like modern.
There we go.
day.
We're not traveling planets. We're traveling to multiple universes of the same planet.
Well, for some of the planets, that actually rings kind of true.
All right, so
Well, in
Henry,
a
while you're-
manner of speaking.
while you're in the Pokemon Center being healed, and
I'm just gonna take care of that right
Robert,
now.
you're helping. Yeah, that's fine.
Do I get the heals too?
Well, yeah, you'll get healed fully as well.
Yeah, there's
and all your
free regular
Pokemon.
healthcare also.
Unfortunately, I'm a people doctor. Oh.
It'll just take a little bit of time to get you healed up, so I'll go to the other players while that's happening.
Yeah.
Robert, you were helping Arya return the crystals that you had gotten.
Yeah, and then I also will ask. Well, Arya probably wouldn't know, so I'll ask like a crystal person 2 questions. They can
Okay.
answer it in either order. Is
Before we get to that, because you had been, you said you were doing that first. I gotta get to Rivers.
yeah.
So Echo, you are up here with one of the psychos. He's just sitting there, kind of like pouting,
Pouting.
angry, kind of leaning against the crystal one that's up here, kind of scratching his back with it.
Alright, come on, up. We gotta get you somewhere. Don't worry, you will not be hurt unless you decide to, resist. Do not resist.
Well, I mean, everything I do, I get hurt. So, I mean, what's different, right? And he gets up.
You just hear from the Pokemon Center, "Careful, you might cut yourself on that edge."
I would love it if he like gets up from sitting down, twists his ankle, and gets hurt.
Fuck.
See, everything I do hurts.
Everything I do hurts. Ah. No. All right, where are we going?
Is there a place where they could just put this bastard in jail or something?
Jail would probably be. I mean, all these are houses. They don't really have a jail here.
Because I would imagine.
Yeah, no, that was where Arya came from because that extra spot.
I mean, Arya's a pretty tough broad.
Yeah, well, say it's like we could still lock him up in a place
Yeah,
and just use it as a makeshift jail, maybe.
Yeah, that'll work.
Give him
if you want
community
to-
service at the Pokemart.
If you want, yeah, Arya has a little storage area where you can put him where you can't really get away. For now, if you want to take care of things,
Just lock
before
him in a
questioning
locker
him.
or like a storage shed.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like start, home.
Yeah, so
Ask of the following: is there a place to step this guy in?
she says, yeah, we could put him in my storage for now. And then we could call the authorities and have them come and get him. If you want, after we question him, or if you want, they can question him then, because we're gonna have to call the authorities.
All right, into the storage closet you go.
Okay. So he goes, oh no! All right,
You're giving him the Harry Potter treatment.
I don't do good with small spaces. Ah no!
Well, you should have thought about
He
that
gets-
before raiding this place.
He gets put into the fourth closet.
Oh no!
He starts barking. At
Where
him.
there's a majestic ball pit inside.
No, I hate ball pits. No.
Ball pit time machine.
Oh God. Nice.
All
At
right.
least someone's
so,
not caught up on their FNAF lore.
Yeah.
Real quick, I am going to bring out another Pokemon
Okay.
that is equally as dangerous. I am going to bring out Siren,
Siren.
my Noibat. Yeah.
Ooh.
Siren head. Oh no.
You know what? Let me just
Ooga.
Siren. Sorry, I gotta find that quick. Siren, there it is.
Oh yeah, has Nova been hit at all?
Actually, I don't know.
I
No.
think-
I think Noah was in the air most of the time,
Yeah, I don't think Nova actually even got hit.
zipping around like an
Oh,
aerial
goddamn it.
pinball.
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to make. I gotta open you. And then. There. Does that not work? Oh, it worked. I just gotta. Oh, it actually did put it in the combat tracker though, still. Dang it. Okay, where is Siren? There's Siren. And we'll just leave it at that for now, because we're not in combat, so... You release... Oop. Sorry. You release Noibat. Siren is out.
Yep.
Noibat. Noibat.
Echo looks at Siren and Nova. Alright, you have a task to do. Make sure he doesn't get out. If he gets out, you know what to do, correct?
Noibat. And Noibat will just hang on the ceiling watching the door. Ready with his ears just kind of... Or her ears?
Yeah, hurry.
Yeah, flipping, like flickering, ready to hear if he tries to get
Just
out.
picture her upside down, wings covering the face, eyes squinting a little bit, going.
Hey, And then if there's a table or
It's
like
Laylee.
a chair, Nova will be jump right on it and just
Okay.
watch.
Well, if you'd like, Nova can also hang from the ceiling or something, since they are also a bat.
Nova.
Oh
is
yeah, I
gonna
forgot
prefer
Nova's also a
someplace
bat.
otherly.
Okay, no problem. Your
Gross.
EV Nova will just sit on a chair, kind of crouched on it like a dragon would, kind of grab, using
And
its little
then-
fingers to grab on it.
Since I have ordered I ordered Siren to keep watch. Since Echo is injured and whatnot, Pokemon time. What?
Pokemart, or do you want to go to the Pokemon Center also?
Pokemon Center. Sorry.
No, I got
I
you.
was gonna say, what is this? A '90s Sears trip?
Hello,
Do you-
this artificial life form is injured.
I think you want the technology Pokemon Center or the Pokebot Center.
Hey, Pokemon centers can heal robots too. They can heal Magnemites and stuff. So
Yeah. But yes, there is a little machine, kind of like what you've seen before, Echo, at the one that was in on NL when you went there. You kind of, it's like a machine that would heal. It heals your. It kind of, little arms come out and start screwing things into you and healing you up, kind of buffing you up, buffering you and stuff.
Yeah, what those arms do?
And yeah, you are now fully healed from any status effects and fully healed from anything else. And if you wish, all your Pokemon can be healed. If you wish to like put them there, so that they would be healed along with you while you're standing there being repaired and stuff.
All my Pokemon are pretty much at full HP. So.
Okay, no problem. With that, then we'll go back to Robert. You said you wanted to ask some questions.
actually, yeah, after I'm done helping everyone out, I then head to the Pokemon Center, and that's where I'll ask my questions while me and my Pokemon are being healed also.
Okay.
So,
Okay, you guys
yeah.
are all at the Pokemon Center now.
But, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll ask maybe the head doctor nurse lady. I was be like, what do you do here about burial rights? There seems to be a lot of
Well, normally us golems kind of just merge back in with the earth when one dies, but I'm not sure about people. I mean, you can do whatever you wish.
That being said, that was my second question: is where did that gang come from? They're not native to this planet, right? Or are they?
So, I guess she would know some information just because she's, kind of she doesn't know a whole lot,
Yeah.
but this isn't just a planet for natives, because it's been around for so long. People would have moved here and just stayed here.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
maybe they had to. This was a stop on the way to another planet, and maybe something happened and they couldn't. Whatever they. So it is a mixture of humans and different races. I'd say mostly humans. In that gang, but there are it's kind of a mixture of a bunch of different races. But it's mainly
Yeah.
the ones that were here. They've got dwarves, they've got rock people, some they've got humans, they've got it's just kind of like that picture that you see of them that we saw.
Yeah,
It's just that is the picture of them, like they're humans. But
yeah,
there are more than just humans there. That's just the image that I used for them. So
sure. Okay.
to kind of give them that
Uh,
look.
Also, I guess final question because I just had another one too, pop into my head. It's like, how long have they been problem?
They've never been a problem. They've just kind of stayed out in the desert. We've just heard
And
of them
they've-
because well, like, they're like, kind of like how you hear about, like, a desert, like, sandstorm, like, or like a tsunami. It's like, it's a one-time thing, but, it's still around. Like, tsunamis can still happen. And this is talking in real life, like, like, we have
Yeah,
an
yeah.
ocean, like, they have a desert, and there are islands out, like, famous islands out on the waters. Like, this is like, a group that is known, but they just live out in the desert.
Hmm. Weird.
We've never had them attack a town before.
So they're almost more of a nomadic tribe than they are
Kinda, yeah.
a group of thieves. Oh no, I feel even worse. Yeah, with hearing that they're normally peaceful, Robert kind of stops talking again.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Now he feels even more guilty that in most circumstances these guys are actually not that bad.
Well, I mean, they're not like, they don't normally cause problems out here, but if someone goes out into the desert, it's it's like, why would you go to the desert? It's free game out there,
Oh, okay. So they
Like,
are.
I live my life here. I
Yeah, so you
have
don't
a
want to
reason go
mess
out.
with them if you're out and about. Okay, so never mind. Robert doesn't feel as bad again.
Yeah, basically,
Uh,
think of them as, like, this is me to you, Sean.
Yeah.
Think of them like, well, they're pirates, basically.
Yeah. Yep, that
Like,
makes sense.
Pirates
Like
don't
you're
affect-
roaming the Yags in
Yeah.
Final
Pirates-
Fantasy Taxes.
Pirates don't.
Tactics.
Yeah. They don't normally attack towns, because they don't have a lot of crew, But
Yeah,
they'll attack other tribes.
Yeah, they'll go out and attack.
They'll,
Like
they'll go to get defenseless people who, for some reason, decided to wander out into the desert.
or if you have like a caravan or something like that,
Yeah.
like they'll be like, "Hey, free
Mhm.
money." Okay, that
'Cause
makes
there
sense.
there
Alright.
is stuff out in the desert, like, it's just, but
Yeah.
they're the only ones who pretty much live out there.
Okay.
So that's
well,
how
now
they
I
get
have a-
their. That's how they get their. That's how they get their supplies and food
Yeah.
and stuff. Is that
Well-
like, if there's adventurers who decide to go out there, we tell them to watch out. Every town basically tells them to watch out for that. But they're like, there's stuff out there to go find. We need to go find it.
Now
and then
when
they get raided.
Robert finds out that there's one as a prisoner, he has a lot of questions for them too. But yeah, for the time being though, he's still kind of shaken up. So
Okay.
uh, he will approach Henry though.
I'll say it is a little less hectic. Well, it's still hectic, but you're in a Pokemon Center, so.
Yeah.
Let me get that up. I gotta find it again. There it is, Pokemon Center. So yeah, you guys are in the Pokemon Center healing up your Pokemon. You got a little free
Yeah.
time while you're getting healed. What do you guys want
Yeah.
to talk about?
Robert will approach Henry.
Am I allowed to take an extended action at this point?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay, then I'm archiving Smog.
nice.
Okay, nice.
So now I can teach Smog with tutor points.
Okay, I will say during this extended rest, Arya will have contacted the authorities.
Oh yeah, the authorities. Yeah.
And so when your extended rest is finished, and you guys are done talking to each other, the authorities will show up.
So basically, all I'm doing is shuffling my book and papers around.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Um.
Robert, you see Henry writing in his books, papers, stuff that he's, he seems to be jotting something down frantically.
So.
Or is it frantically?
How's-
I don't know, but
Yeah.
just before you forget it, I think that would be frantically.
So, how's
Cody,
uh,
would you even
no,
notice? it
well,
was-
no. This is Robert, like,
Oh,
almost saying a different name.
Oh,
Actually,
sorry. I'll stop
realize
talking.
yeah. Well, I mean, it did sound
No,
like
I
it was
know.
Sean messing up, but yeah, that was Robert.
Okay. You can do it.
So
I got it.
yeah, so how's like your main foo?
Fine. That's
Good.
why we're in a Pokemon Center.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that they weren't hurt.
Robert.
Yes, Echo.
Then Echo just stretches arms out, indicating a hug. You
Yeah.
look out of it.
Uh, I I had a. It's something that I didn't even know was real. Like, it's kind of like a rumor that this could happen, and it. Well, the thing about my race is we run on emotions. Like, that's kind of what aura almost is the emotions made manifest, basically. And there's something that can happen called a convergence. And like I said, I've never seen it happen to anyone, but it's a very rare occurrence where someone that you're close to, or at least resonates a very similar aura to you, can almost combine your auras together, even across the cosmos. And that happened. And their aura was actually almost was more powerful than mine even. And their emotions became mine, and that's what that rage was theirs. And it's someone that I believe to be dead. Or at least almost kind of wished they were dead. Knowing that they're alive makes me actually even more sad. And Henry's Mienfu is what reminded me of them. My daughter.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, might want to adjust your mic quick, River.
Oh, yeah. We can't hear you.
God damn it!
There we go.
God damn it.
Sorry. Continue.
Sorry for not being able to
It's okay.
or I'm
Oh.
playing as Echo.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm sorry.
Learn the difference.
Learn the difference. Dingle orb. I am very sorry to hear what kind of loss you went through. I can't convey that too much, but a hug would suffice. It, believe or not, hugs could reduce the pain, stress, and other sources from one's body.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Baymax.
The amount of
This bait.
things
I mean,
that I could
Echo.
do right now. The fact that I could go full blown Kokichi right now. I don't want to.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But no, I really do appreciate it. And I must say, I wasn't expecting this, but your hug is surprisingly very soft and warm.
I
I
mean,
can't thank my creators for artificial muscles and artificial skin.
you were also hooked up to a machine, and that could also have raised your
Indeed.
temperature.
Like a ghost in the machine.
A ghost in a shell?
Um,
Turns to the camera.
Breaks fourth wall.
but yes, physically warm, of course, but there is something about you that when like I definitely know that you have emotions, even if you might not understand them. They exist in you.
Emotions are complicated.
They are even even from a race that thrives off of them. I still have a lot to learn, and I'm already past half my own life. I am well over the hill now, and considering what I did in my youth, I don't even know what my life expectancy even would be at this point. I probably shortened it quite a bit.
As long as you stay a healthy routine, then then you'll be able to live a long life.
Mhm. True.
I could always cook healthy meals for you.
Yeah, one of my friends has been alive for, well, well over several thousand years, so maybe I can have the same lifespan, huh? Also, I once again kind of mentioned this to Henry too. Because like right now it's just Echo and Robert talking, but I kind of bring Henry, like, address Henry with saying this. There's a very likely chance that we're gonna have to fight her. She will be seeking me out because I'm a traitor to my kind, and she will have been brainwashed by my family to believe that I need to be killed.
Well, guess we'll have to knock some sense into her, huh? Closes his book.
That'll be
Henry.
hard for me to do.
Henry!
She was 3 years old when I last saw her, and
And how long has it been since?
20, 24 years.
So it'll be legal for me to punch the brainwash out of her.
That is what happened with me. Violence is the only language that, well, my race can understand most of the time. Ugh. But beware, those claws that I pulled out, those weren't my aura weapons. Those were hers. I guess that also converges.
Now an educator and a felon.
Well, I in my home planet, it was hero, but I consider it as, well, yeah, I would consider it almost felony at this point. I wasn't a hero, I was a murderer. And I'm afraid that that's what my daughter has become, and she was bred specifically to be better than her parents. On my planet, you don't you don't have a relationship with someone because of love. You do it so your child can pull in your strength and become better than you. It's all about breeding, not about love. But I did love her. Abandoning her was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And, well, now she's gonna make me try to pay for it. At least I can maybe convince her to arrest me and not kill me on the spot. But we'll see.
Uh-huh.
Well, I am in this adventure for you. If she ever does decides to come, well, I could perform a emergency lobotomy.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I do have medical expertise. Also, Henry,
What?
you also want a hug.
I'm fine. Thanks.
You sure?
Positive.
Duly noted. Now I need to check on the prisoner.
Prisoner. We have a prisoner. Ooh, yes, I would like to talk with them too.
Quick question, Henry. What have you been thinking about while they were talking?
Empty-headed as always.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you had something on your mind when they were. Okay.
No, I was, scrambling through my book for the most part.
Gotcha.
Checking and
Yeah,
making
yeah.
sure I
You
had
have
everything.
Like you were like,
successfully- Yep.
like you were like listening to the conversation, but also still like preoccupied.
Yeah.
Kind of like a kid who's doodling in their notebook while.
That's
like,
why
at
I was
school.
wondering
It's
if he had any thoughts on it before,
Yeah.
before while they were talking, kind of thing. But
Oh, I already gave my thoughts about it.
gotcha. All right. Well,
Yeah.
with that extended rest, or extended action, you have successfully archived Smog.
Hooray.
So you get your AP back, I think, or was it you used the AP to archive it?
I use the AP to record it. I take an extended action to archive it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will say with the healing at the Pokemon Center, also you will then get your AP back as well.
I mean, after that encounter, I would hope so.
Well,
I
I mean,
forgot.
because you
Can you do
either get
that
them
with-
back from a heal, or you can, if you sleep, but not at a Pokemon Center, because sleeping will get you some HP back. Probably not as much as a Pokemon Center would. Like, let's say you're out and about, like on a trip or something, and you can't get to a Pokemon Center. You can still heal from sleeping.
I
but
think
not
it's
as,
based
you
on
know.
survival, if I'm correct on that.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
you
then I'm gonna be
heal, like,
really bad at that.
like you can heal a wound, and then you like
Yeah.
heal X amount of HP equal to like something.
You also can heal wounds from the med kits that you get. It's like, as long as you don't take extended actions or like,
Yeah.
kind of get into a fight, kind of thing, you can
Yeah.
heal injuries using med kits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, but once you sleep, you would get your APs back too. So, but yeah, with the Pokemon Center, I will say it's basically a heal with everything. Like, you get your APs back, you get your, any like moves back that have like dailies and stuff. Actually, no, yeah, I'll say that's basically like a full record kind of thing, or for like a full everything, like a full restore for PP up and stuff,
Yeah.
or like a ether or whatever.
Mini-series.
But if you're out, and about, scenes only come back on the next encounter, and dailies would
Yeah, I
then
remember
come
that.
back on the
Yeah.
But once you go to a Pokemon Center, they all come back. Okay.
Also, Henry, I probably don't know this. Would I kind of understand what Henry is doing? Or
I mean,
no?
you've known people to take notes, so I think you'd know what a chronicler is,
Okay.
maybe.
So I
I mean,
understand.
I
that's,
have
like-
I have a separate book for it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you might not know exactly what he's doing, so you can still ask your question.
Yeah.
But you do know that he's like, it looks like he's taking notes.
So Henry, would you be able to record and remember for later a move that like I use?
How studious.
Well, I am a professor after all. I understand homework.
I mean, you ask anybody who saw that scene, and they beg to differ.
Well,
But
I wasn't a professor in my past life, but I've been a professor for
oh, now it all makes sense.
I've been a professor for more than half my life. But yeah, I have a sordid history.
Well,
Yeah, probably.
I believe I have some things that could be very good for your Pokemon to end up learning, especially your main Fu.
Well, he's little Ted's bodyguard, so that could be helpful.
Awesome. That's perfect. Um,
Alright.
I actually was starting to try to learn that, you know, in I'm a professor of history, but I was thinking about doing mentorships for Pokemon, and yeah, I think this would be a good way to start that. Is by teaming up with you.
I am built for an unknown this.
But anyways, though, you mentioned a prisoner. We should probably talk to them. I have
Yes.
several
Follow
questions
me.
for them if they choose to answer them.
Follow me before Nova or Siren decides to perform an emergency amputation.
Oof. Yes, that would be
Alright.
not ideal.
Yeah. So you guys run over to the Henry, are you going with, or are you staying at the center?
I'm probably going to go back to my room.
Okay. So let's get these guys up here.
Oh yeah, I guess my Pokemon would be.
Yeah,
I
you guys. We'll bring your.
I kind of like do the thing like if you're afraid of something in a room, like if there's like a spider and you want to like avoid them, like you kind of like do like that like
Your room's over
shuffly
this way, Donnie.
sidestep.
By the Senate, where the Senecal.
Oh, I thought they were okay.
No, those
Oh,
are
yeah.
those are actual houses.
Yeah.
This is the cause
That's
see
the
the
hotel.
sand room with the rocks. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So the rooms do extend past the emptiness wall here. That's just the hallway I kind of showed in the one room. So
Oh,
there
I
are
get
more
it.
rooms.
There's a stairs entrance there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes underground. I mean, makes sense.
All right. So yes, Robert, Echo brings you to what?
Don't put me that close to that
Oh, I was just moving
Flying-
over. Fine.
rat. But yeah, because I do the like when Robert enters the room, he does the thing that's like if there's like a spider in your
You're
room,
just
like and you're
standing in the
afraid of them.
doorway, so I didn't know where to put you. Then.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
opens the door, looks up, sees
Yeah.
Siren there, and he goes.
Yeah, he does like that, like kind of like that shuffly sidestep, like when you're like don't want to get near something that you're scared of. He
Fun
does that.
fact, Siren is a medium size, so yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a big
Big
boy.
Oh God. Oh yeah.
He's
I
the
would
size
think
of you
that
guys.
Robert would be less afraid of it when it becomes a Noivern, because Noivern looks a lot less bat-like. Like Noivern just does straight up look like a wyvern at that point.
Yeah.
Like he looks like a Monster Hunter monster at that point. He looks almost like a Nargacuga, actually. Now that I think about it, except more bat than panther.
Then you got Nova at the couch.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't hate Siren, but he's not fond of bats.
All right. Well, when you guys come, there doesn't seem to be any noise being made, and the door's closed.
Well, you are the jailer, so.
Okay.
Actually, I guess technically Arya would be the jailer, wouldn't she? In a way, she's the one that has the keys.
Yeah, but she said it was okay for you guys to put him there, so she's
Yeah.
still helping out the town. You walk in. Oh, excuse me. You walk in, and you see him just sitting there, kind of like stretching. That's me stretching, but you see him kind of stretching.
Oh,
out
I
his
thought you were
legs.
just.
No, what?
I thought you were just doing that as an example of what they were doing.
I kind of was, and then I
Yeah.
said he was stretching, but then I was actually stretching, so I was like, whatever.
Oh.
So yeah, he's just sitting there on on a box or something. What's up?
Before we ask them questions, should we take our break because my lunch is finished being made?
Oh, yeah, we can take a break. And, Brune,
Okay.
we'll get to that insight when we get back from break.
Ooh,
Don't let me forget. So we'll be right back. We are taking a break a little bit earlier than planned. But that is
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
No, you're good. Don't go away. We
Oh,
will...
I'm definitely gonna go away.
No, you're not. No. So yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go away. Grab some drinks, grab some snacks, get some bathroom breaks if you need it. And we'll be right back. Ooh. Sounds good. All right. We will be right back with that. Welcome back, everybody. Let me unmute my players because I forgot I did that because I thought it was gonna crap
We
again.
wouldn't have been able to interrupt you.
Golly!
Golly.
Well,
Alright.
joke's on you. We didn't do it anyways.
I know. Well, I mainly did it because if it was going to crash and not swap over right away, like last week.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so we return with Echo and Robert about to interrogate the psycho.
We have good cop and better cop.
Yeah. I'll wait on the Guardian insight. You can kind of tell he's. I will, as a part of this, I will say that he's just kind of been like laid back, not super worried. He's just kind of just like, well, now that he's here, he can't really do much, you know. So he's just kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
And I will give you more insight after some talk with him. If you want to know anything, you can ask me. So, all right.
In fact,
It's
Robert
yours.
is here mostly to see if he lies to Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Robert has questions, but Echo was the one that's better at talking to people.
Mm-hmm. All right. Scene is yours. Oh, Echo, you're, I think, now muted, because I can't actually hear you, and I did see you facing me.
There you are.
Sorry.
Holy
Hello.
moly.
Hi. Hello.
Ah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hi.
Alright, scene is yours.
Gonna saunter up a little bit, sit right down right in front of him, looks at him for like 5 seconds.
Yep,
In
I
those
saw Bryn.
5 seconds are
Yep.
just awkward silence.
He just looks at you in his bluey, goggly eyes. And then the kind of like, almost like how binocular, or not binoculars, but like, almost like how, if a robot, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when a robot blinks, they kind of like, you know, if they have
Shutter?
eyelids, the
Like
shutter,
the
like a
lens
shutter, yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of like looks at you and like opens up and kind of like focuses into a shutter, and then you just kind of, yeah. But those aren't, you can definitely tell those are part of the goggles, not his actual face. So
So. Information.
that is a good point. Before that, I will say we did decide on the item and who it goes to. I'd made a roll because everyone did such excellent role play. Henry, I gave it to Henry. And the item I gave him was basically I turned his pen into a sketch pen. So he gets one use of sketch that he can use whenever.
For one time and one time only, my pen turns into a Smeargle's tail. Or it's made of Smeargle tail.
And for those
So,
who don't know what
it is still
sketch
a regular pen,
does,
but yes.
is it copies a move, and then you learn that move forever.
So if he wants to use it 30 episodes in the future, he has it. So,
Yeah.
and you know, for specifically that, unless he wants to use it on something else, in which case, yeah.
He can learn explosion, and he can turn it into the James Bond pen, where if you
just
click it 3 times and
explodes
then
his
throw
pen.
it turns into a grenade.
He just explodes his
No,
pen.
I would turn into my Psyker from the Dark Heresy campaign.
That'd be kind of funny. It loses all.
Yeah.
Its ink. It explodes the ink inside, and then you have to get new ink.
Yeah. It's the it's the
no.
James Bond pen.
I'm not going for the Explosion.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, but that's what
Are
we
we
went
good?
with.
Are we ready?
Yep.
I'm
Sorry.
probably gonna look for something contest worthy.
Yeah.
If a coordinator could do it, that would wow the audience.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Echo. You were staring down this psycho. He is staring you back with his shutter blinking goggles. What do you do?
And you both have
do that.
expressionless faces.
Okay, so. So.
Sorry.
Hello, hi.
Yeah.
Your mic keeps moving around, so I think I think the mic type you have is the one that doesn't get like the area of, you know, it's just the cone. So you keep moving around. Sorry.
Yeah, I know it sucks. I have to deal with it.
No, I know you're fine.
Okay, so, uh, okay, so I roughly know what to expect from this, but is there a certain objective that you need to achieve by raiding this quaint village,
Maybe.
or maybe not?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I said maybe. And you
I
said maybe
it's
not. Cool. I'm glad we got that out of the way.
So, what is that objective besides stealing crystals from an unknown place in middle of nowhere, in middle of a desert, in middle of cold?
I honestly don't know. We were just told to get crystals. And then we kind of split off. So like our group got this place. There was another group that went for another town. There's another one that went to a different town.
I
were
also
just told
give
to
a
get
whistle.
crystals, so. Yep.
I give a whistle to call Gizmo, and then have Gizmo walk up to him. So now we have our bad cop.
Gizmo just
boy.
walks up with this
Leak,
his
Gizmo's
fire
bad
leak.
cop.
He's like
Yeah,
quack, or Cuba, or what do we say? It's been a while. Because I've
we
just
just
been saying
gotta go
quack.
going whack.
Yeah, I've just been going quack the whole time.
He's a
Q-fetched. There.
yeah, he's
Q-fetched.
Q-fetched, but he does the
The quack. Yeah. Heals
oh no,
burn
that's
out.
Quay is the
Quay.
from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
The
You've just
Chocobo.
been yelling bird up the whole time.
No, it's the.
Bird up.
It sounds like the ducks from Duck Game.
Diddle-diddle-diddle. Quack.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, he waddles up there with his cane or with his leak, just kind of smacking his hand like.
Yeah.
Quack.
He's gonna break
It's
some
very
knees.
expired leak.
Yeah, that's why it's on fire.
Yeah.
Its soul is leaving it. Yeah. He says, "Hi, little guy." His fire
Quack.
ward. Yeah. Quack.
Whack,
No.
whack, whack, whack.
No, it's Gunter from Adventure Time.
But yeah, I will say with more of the insight bonus, what he's kind of getting at is, he was basically told, like, a bunch of them were basically told to just go raid towns for crystals. And, because I guess they were looking for a specific one, but they were also told to just go get whatever they could find. And he mentioned that, they kind of split off different ways, so multiple different villages were attacked.
Did
Probably
multiple
more
different
like-
villages have the order to kidnap people?
Kidnap? What are you talking about?
Someone was stolen away from this village.
Oh, damn. They must have been really important.
I'm guessing that means you don't know who it was. Because we don't know who it was either, technically.
Yeah. No, we weren't ordered to kidnap anyone.
Where would they take someone if you were to grab a hostage?
I mean, if they were important enough, probably the leader.
Where are they?
Out in the desert, where our base is.
I give him kind of a stern look, and then give an eye to Q-Fetched, and I'm just like, where?
I gotta open my thing
Yes,
again.
where?
Sorry, give me one sec. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. Gotta log in. Kind of forgot I should probably have that open so I can tell you.
It's also kind of
where
funny.
we're
I
at.
guess Robert is also a little bit of bad cop here too, but he needs Gizmo's help to do so.
Yeah.
Because Robert is not
Um,
intimidating in the slightest.
View world. Johnny.
What?
I can hear it, whatever you're playing.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I could hear something. I just didn't know
It
what
sounded
it was.
like the
What heck
news.
is
I was
that?
like, it's the news in the background on the TV
Yeah.
in this place. It's funny. Oops.
Just turn that down a
Um,
little bit.
The Sea Oasis.
The Sea Oasis.
It's kind of like, well, hang on. Is it that? Oh, you know what? No, because, okay, it would be, because I forgot, the Sea Oasis is like the only source of water on this planet, so that's actually like a watery, almost like a Mediterranean Sea kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be something that would be, heavily built up from, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think if I'm gonna make it one of these towns, because I actually haven't decided where, I think, well, the Sea Oasis is technically a big oasis, so it is still on a desert. I will say, if that's the Sea Oasis, I'll add that in later, but yes, it will be essentially like, he kind of points, there's like an island. Well, he doesn't have a map, but he's like, there's the Sea Oasis out there. It's like a big, it's like pretty much the only where the water on the entire planet kind of gathers, if there's any water. I mean, obviously there's water, but and he says
But
that
is
there's
there?
there's almost like a giant sandbar kind of area. It basically is an island, but it's kind of like, enough water where there's still enough to ride across. Like it's an oasis, and there's definitely deeper parts, but where that is, it's an actual you can still cross via vehicles and stuff like that. It's just kind of since it's all sand, since it's not deep enough, it's not drinkable water. Kind of makes it almost muddy.
Yeah.
So it's stagnant water.
Yeah, it's stagnant water.
It's
Ew.
an oasis for
Of,
really only wild Pokemon, not necessarily people.
Yeah, and he says they're probably out. If they're probably heading over to Sandy Ridge.
Okay.
Sandy Ridge is like.
Very loyal to your band of crew if you're giving out information.
Hey, we're just trying to survive.
That is something I can't relate. Can you also relate, Robert?
I understand that once you are stuck in a way of life, it's hard to break out of that. I do understand a little.
Like,
Once you're convinced that something is kind of your life now, it's not something that you can break out of without help.
Anyway, we good here? Can I go home?
Last question is, how do you navigate this desert?
Navigate.
Well, you have to figure out where you're going, and if everything looks the same with sand, I'm guessing you use stars, but
It's a little hard with the sand flying around in the air. We use landmarks.
Interesting. It's nice to note this the desert's not so barren that there's not any landmarks.
Also, every time we head out, we usually have survivalists with us, so they kind of know where to go, and they kind of just show us where we need to go.
And I
So-
take it they're not any one of the people that entered this canyon.
Let me double check.
They were. There's a good chance that they're not alive anymore.
Oh, no, I guess they have an adept in survival, so most of us know how to get around.
Is it something that you can teach? Or is it more instinctual?
What do you think?
I don't know. You don't seem particularly bright, so even if it's something that you could teach, I don't know if you'd be able to teach it well. No
Exactly.
offense.
Wait.
Yeah, he says exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he just fully embraces the fact that I just basically called him stupid. Um, he's like, exactly, I am stupid. Wait. Um, hmm. Also, your gear,
Mm,
your clothes and eyewear, they protect you from the elements, yes?
yeah.
Would they be able to protect you from the Great Sandstorm? Or is that too intense for your gear?
Oh, you talk about the big sandstorm?
Yes, the
Yeah,
one
on
that
the
covers
outside.
like half the planet.
Um, we try. Well, in well, like right now, we're in an okay area. We try to stay out of that fourth. It's kind of like a. It's like the big hurricane sandstorm is like it basically covers like a fourth of the planet, not half the planet.
Oh yeah, oh,
The
yeah.
other fourth that it would be the half is a normal sandstorm, but like kind of more in the air. So if you go into
But
the
the
atmosphere,
real
so you go,
dangerous stuff is
yeah,
yeah.
no, these we try to stay away from that.
Okay.
Our gear is not great for that, so
Okay.
we never head into the mountains normally. This is just on the edge. So we were like, we'll be okay.
Speaking of landmarks, do any of them look like ruined buildings, or are they mostly just rocks and shrubs that
I
you
mean,
see
yeah,
out
there's a
there?
ton of ruined buildings, but why would we go over there? They're ruined buildings. I
Would you
mean,
be able to draw a
we
map?
might go there for shelter and stuff sometimes, but
Hmm. If you can, I would like a map.
I mean, I don't have a map on me. Like you said, it's
Well,
instinctual.
I hand him a notebook. I'm like, do your best.
Okay. Um,
I don't mind if it's stick figures and lines.
let's see. I'll have him roll survival to see if he can figure out how to draw a good enough map.
Yeah, one that's at least somewhat understandable. Because I'm interested not only in rescuing Bert,
Oh,
but I'm
fuck.
also really interested in the ruins that he's also mentioning here.
Yeah, he draws pretty well. In fact, he even draws the whole planet circle image, and you. It's not as good as what's in World Anvil, but you can
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
tell where the sand spout is, which is the big sandstorm you're talking about, where the fourth is. He kind of mentions where the sand sea is over there. You know, because I think you've heard about the sand sea from someone. Oh, Bertordite.
Hmm. Yeah,
He
Bert
brought it up
mentioned
when
it.
you were in space.
Yep.
Um, and then he draws this big. He tries to draw water. He kind of just draws a line like a shape, and then just draws like lines to show water. This
Hmm.
is the sea oasis, and he circles where we are, and makes a little like mark, like he just kind of like a draws a like squiggly line with a circle on it, and he's like, "This is Doug," and then he draws a little body of water with the water lines again. This is Kern, and then he kind of like draws triangles without the bottoms, up and down, and he's like, "This is the crystalline mountains where we don't usually go."
Hmm.
He draws the big circle with the like. He almost draws like almost like a asterisk in the circle. This is Cusca, which is the metropolis,
Hmm. Hmm.
and then he draws like a little circle down by the water, over by the sea oasis. That's Sanji Ridge.
And that's where your base is located?
Our base is located in the sea oasis, but Sandy Ridge is where we usually head first before we head into the sand oasis.
Hmm. I see. I see. Um, any of those ruins that you've mentioned before, could you quickly jot them down too, please?
I will attempt to, and I'm going to make this a harder check for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because with the sandstorm and also like the sand that piles up in the water to make it murky, it does make it a little harder. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna make this
sure.
I'm gonna try
Oh, that's
Roll
cool.
all sixes. Roll all sixes. Roll all sixes. Roll all sixes.
Yep. I'm gonna make this
Get
that
a
roll.
24. Get
Yeah.
a 24. Actually, 20. Yeah, 24. Damn.
17.
He's like, I think there's one here. Oh god, it's been a while since we've been there. I think
Approximations are good enough for me.
He
We might be
Don't
able
mean to
see-
sidetrack you, but Henry and Echo are still poisoned on the map.
No,
Wait,
you would have healed. Oh, sorry. Thank
Oh,
you.
on the map. Yeah.
I would have fixed that when we got into an
This is
encounter,
the
so
status condition. Yeah.
that's fine. But I will change it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like this first-person mode
Oh, you like
on the
that?
map.
Nice.
Actually, really cool.
Oh yeah, I
The,
forgot about that being a thing. How do you do that again?
It's right next to,
Ping.
yeah, to the left of the ping.
Oh yeah, toggle camera. Oh yeah, interesting. Cool.
How do you move it around? I don't know.
Hold the middle mouse button.
No, I know. Oh, I am. But like, I thought I was trying to move it like, so I would move on the map, so I could like move around.
Oh no, you gotta go out and move first before doing that.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we can do this. You can make maps with actual walls.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can do this by like
Arrow keys.
if you
Oh, thank
do
you.
like
Oh, that's just moving the people.
Dungeon
though.
Alchemist. Like if you could put
Maybe.
Dungeon Alchemist
I
maps
guess
into
I could
here.
make a random thing on there and use that. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah.
Be
Anyway,
willing
yeah,
to test it.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we can test it later on.
Oh, we can make a gym like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway, so yeah, he kind of does a general area, but in the end, kind of fails to give you the specifics. But he does know at least
general
two.
area helps.
Yeah. He said, I will say, he says there's one kind of out away, like north on the map, I guess, of Sandy Ridge, kind of like on one of those peninsulas up there. And then there's one on probably almost like a one of those sandbars also.
Hmm
So I will
These
put
will have to be
specifics on the
something that
map,
we look
but
at on
yeah.
our way back. But
You
you
do
know.
not get the 3D walls yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yet.
But yeah.
Dungeon Alchemist can import into here. Oh, sweet.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so you could then with Dungeon Alchemist. Awesome.
Yeah.
I like making things.
Yeah, I already have a map in Dungeon Alchemist that I made for a different Pokemon tabletop campaign, so that's fun.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I should keep working on those badges, huh?
Oh, yeah. All right, and I pat him on my his shoulder and say thank you for your time, and then I'll head back here and wait for if Echo has any more questions.
Oh, Echo got nothing. Echo leaves.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
You
yeah,
basically
Sean
got the
Bird.
answers of, I don't know, man, I just work here.
What the information that we got was still really useful. We know where their base is. We know generally how to get there. Like we know some of the landmarks that we can hit on the way back. Like we got some good info.
Right, but it's still the, I don't know, man, I just work here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with that rest of that insight bonus, you do know that there are definitely ruins out there. The way he explains them, it's just once again, it's hard for him to tell specifically where they are. But if you
Yeah.
spend the time to look, you might just find them.
Yeah, I mean, he gave us a couple of areas to search, and there might
Mhm.
be more than what he gave us. So yeah,
Yeah. All right.
because you know Robert,
Well.
he's a sucker for ruins. So
Well, I do have one or two questions, depending on how much you're willing to give. How many of you are there? Are we talking about a small group, big group, large group?
You're a little quiet again.
We can,
Hi.
I heard you though.
yeah.
I think it's
Our-
it's headcanon at this point that when Echo starts talking, like his volume buttons are broken, so it's just like slowly going down over time.
It's funny.
Echo has to
Um,
work on their vocal calibration.
Oh, good. But yeah, so he says, I mean, we're a lot. We kind of just gather in the desert. Um, when we find someone out there, that we raid, if they join us, they can join us. No, that way they don't die out there. So I'd say medium to big.
Dehydration is rather not a good way to go out for biological work.
Yeah.
That's
So that's kind of how we live out there. I mean, we distill the water in there, so that we got plenty of water, even if it's stagnant. We can.
Do you have water distillation suits or reclamation suits, like in Dune?
No. What's that?
So you don't drink filtered sweat.
Ew. Why
Yeah,
would we do that?
in Dune, like you pee in your suit and you sweat in your suit, and then it like the suit like cleans it, and then you can get like
Uh.
fresh water from it.
That's kind of funny and kind of
Yeah.
smart, actually.
Mobile
And
bathroom.
also, apparently, according to film theory, that technology is not too far off from actually being able to exist.
No doubt.
Oh, cool.
It's just gonna be expensive as
no,
hell
we've
when
got-
it does.
We've
Oh
got
yeah.
Pokemon that can, separate the earth and basically make water pits. But also we've got, we kind of dig up the soil, the mud soil, and then we just kind of have a way to, essentially it's almost like soil pressing, if you know what I mean, like how you take a sponge and squeeze out all the water. They could do that with the soil.
Fascinating.
Echo slowly walks out of the room.
Yeah. Well, I will be sure to tell the authorities that you were cooperative, and hopefully you'll get a lighter sentence. Also,
What? You're not gonna just let me go? I could show you the way.
that is a good point. You'd be able to show
We
us
could
the way
also-
better.
Echo turns to, well, since he did drew the map, and I got, well, near excellent memory, I could try to triangulate the stuff from satellite.
Triangulate from satellite. Wait, he could just do that?
I mean, there are satellites on this planet. Have you ever heard of Google?
It's Poogle.
That's
Google.
Google Galaxy instead of Google Earth.
No, Goople.
It's like
Its
Oh.
mascot is a Gudra.
Yeah. Yes, it would. It would definitely be a Gudra. Or would that be
Yeah.
Goop's mascot? Like Gwyneth Paltrow's company? This is a Goop.
No. No, we all know that would be Grimer.
Yeah, good point. I actually do kind of almost want to consider using this guy as a guide. I have to think about that.
I'm not allowed input, I'm not there.
Okay, I'm gonna do an insight check on him to see if he would actually be a trustworthy guide.
Okay.
It could do.
And I would just say, because, just to get an actual, answer out of him, so I'm actually rolling against, something that he's saying. I say, how do we know that we could trust you if we let you go?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't get lost.
Alright. Do I trust that this guy would actually help us if we let him go? With a 23.
You could tell that he does know the way.
Mhm.
And that he would most likely show you most of what he can. But also the fact that he might try to run off after he's shown you like partially the way, because he does not want to be captured and he does not want to travel in a group. Because psychos are just kind of like that.
Okay. So then I'll kind of look. I'm like, because I know that that's what he's kind of thinking. I'll be like, just remember, if you try to run away, your punishment will be more severe than just capture. Am I clear?
Absolutely.
It really depends. What
Do I
level
trust
you
that?
like.
And again, it's like a yes and no. He just wants to not be captured by the cops. You know. But it sounds like he will help you.
Okay. Well, then yeah, I turn to Echo. I'm like, so I will defer to you since you're the only other one here. We could probably make better time with him. We could get to Batort, or we can get to their prisoner faster. And since they were sent to other cities, who knows? They might have kidnapped more.
You also do remember you have a ship. That'll probably help you get there a lot quicker than walking.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah. I don't want to let him go, but at the same time, it might be more beneficial to have him join us for a while.
It really depends what the authorities want.
Also, you remember you don't know it's Bert.
Yeah, that's why I said the prisoner.
Oh.
I corrected myself and said the
Gotcha.
person they kidnapped. Let's keep him here for now and sleep on it because I need some rest. And in the morning, when the authorities arrive, we can ask them what their opinion on the matter is. And actually, I'm saying that outside of the room, so he is not here in our discussion.
Yep.
So yeah, I say maybe we let the authorities decide.
Sounds like a good plan. I mean,
Oh, you can move in first person.
Yeah, you can click and drag. Yeah.
No, not click and drag.
You can move
Use the
your
arrow
character
keys.
when you're with the arrow keys, but for me, I can't just not. I have to have someone clicked and targeted. So I was moving the psycho around. So
Yeah, because now I'm moving.
yeah.
I'm moving Gizmo around.
So I can't just not have anyone clicked and still move around. So yeah. You go and ask. So you're gonna leave him here?
Yeah,
I
and
guess
then wait for the authorities. Are they going to be coming like tomorrow morning? Because that's my
Yeah.
assumption that. Okay.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
It takes them some time to get here since this town is out of the way. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah.
so
I
Arya
think that we can
does
take the rest
say
of the time to rest.
Arya does say to you
yeah.
that she doesn't feel comfortable with one of these guys sleeping in her closet.
And also, there's a good chance that anyone that's still alive will wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we do about all the unconscious ones?
I am up. I'm up and start throwing them in Arya's.
I mean, you could
Or,
go
you
after Tardite if you could bring them into his farm. He's got a big enough place.
You can just provide a new function to Echo
True.
where they can drain blood and filter it into water.
A blood robot? No. A blood android?
Blood filtration system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Echo probably already has some sort of liquid filtration.
Blood
That's
in
why
the
Echo
water.
can be poisoned.
Or
Gosh.
But yeah, that's probably how Echo is getting poisoned, is the liquid coolant.
So what do you guys do?
Arya did bring up a good point that we could talk to Batorodite about it. He does have quite a lot of land.
But that's also his parents' house.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's up to you guys. You can either kind of throw these guys out of town into that desert down below, and then when they wake up, they'll just kind of leave. Maybe, hopefully. Or, you know, you could camp out and make sure that when one wakes up, make sure they don't leave and go.
Hmm.
You camp outside.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
You could drag 'em-
you could go out to Bertordite's area out there, and just camp outside.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So.
That's a good suggestion, Aria. You're not using your voice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind camping outside.
I mean, we have
I
plenty
already-
of equipment here if you still need anything. So.
Yeah. I do my. Oh, actually no, I have a tent, so I could just use my tent.
Nice.
And I do have a bedroll, so I'm all prepared for, you know, these things. Yeah. So instead of dragging though all these people down or all the way to Patortis property though, I'll probably just drag them down to the southern area into the sand, and then I'll camp out in the sand.
Oh, down below.
And I'll
Okay.
probably even camp out under the stars so I can keep an eye on everyone.
Okay, so it's kind of out in the underneath of the
Yeah.
the sand down here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into my tent.
Gotcha. I will drag all these down here. It's gonna be funny to have them in a
Also-
little pile.
Echo, would you be able to help me keep watch? We can set up the tent for whoever's sleeping, and then someone can watch them to make sure they don't wake up, and we can maybe tie up the ones that are still alive.
I'm going to perform a medicine check to see which one's alive. Not part
Okay.
of a mortal coil.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right,
I-
roll me a medicine check. Oops.
Heard that.
That's a good
I have
roll.
a 15, my friend.
Nice. You can definitely tell a few of them are dead, especially the
Oh,
one
no,
that,
more-
Robert like smashed his head into the
The,
ground.
the female with the obviously caved in skull.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
There's also one that I slashed like the neck of with a claw.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
one's probably
Yep. And then
not
the one
just
that
dead, but a bloody mess.
the one that Henry startled with his
Cynical.
Yeah, the
Fell
cynical.
off the roof.
That one's okay. He's just kind of he's pretty injured.
Probably a few broken ribs.
Yeah, but that one's unconscious. All the rest are kind of like more or less unconscious.
What about the two that like smashed their heads together?
You didn't smash it into the ground, so their heads were kind
They're
of
probably just
okay, so-
concussed, if anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're fine.
Because
They're
yeah.
just
Oh,
unconscious again.
also one of them, I did do the thing where like if you punch their nose in a certain way, that bone like goes up into their brain.
Oh, that one's dead.
and kills them. Yeah, I did that too to one.
Alright, can you separate between the
Yeah, we
life
don't
and
want dead
unlife?
bodies to be intermixed with the living people.
Gotcha. So
that
how
would
many
be a
did you
little-
kill?
It sounds like 4 might have died overall.
Oops.
4 to 5, I think.
1, 2.
Most of them are most, if not all of them, are victims of Robert.
Hey,
Okay.
that one. That one
Oh.
specifically died
Okay.
because it's named.
Oh yeah, that's the female that I like
Okay,
literally
fine. There you
cracked
go
their
over
skull
there.
open on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So we got the male up here. There's 5 unconscious. There's 4 dead, and the one you have alive up here.
Okay. Well, we'll bring him down there too with the rest of them,
Okay.
and we'll just make sure that they're all tied up and they can't go anywhere, and we'll keep an eye on them.
Okay. I'm
Overnight.
assuming you'll tie him to maybe
a cactus. No,
No.
no.
If you
Well,
tie
we'll
him up
probably-
and lean him up over here, if that's where you're gonna camp, like kind of against the wall.
Yeah, and then for the others, we could do the same actually. Kind of like do the like when
Kinda
you
line
like
'em
tie
up.
prisoners to the wall. Yeah, yeah. We can line them up against the wall, so when they wake up, they'll just be like seated.
Gotcha.
It looks almost like a firing squad is gonna like
I'll leave
kill
them
them,
upside down and show that they're unconscious. But
yeah, they're
then
the
I'll-
unconscious ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
All
over
right.
here.
Yeah, and then we can just camp. Like, where's Ping? Yeah, and then we can just camp kind of like right around here.
All right. Move
keep an eye
yourselves
on
over there.
Oh yeah, duh.
Robert, you're in your room. Still?
No, I'll be down there too.
No, I meant Henry. Sorry.
I mean, I have no knowledge of what's going on. So
True.
Do you guys tell him, or is still kind
Actually,
of?
yeah, I would have gone over. to
There's
find
plenty
Henry.
of time in the day still, so.
Yeah, I would have gone over there to tell Henry what the plan was, that we were gonna be camping down here waiting for the authorities in the morning.
well, better than sleeping on a slab of stone.
Actually, that's true. This is comfortable sand.
Could you say it's soft sand?
Yeah.
Gizmo's just using his leak in his hand, kind of leaning it against his shoulder as he's just kind of walking back and forth, going quack, 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 quack.
See,
quack,
also,
quack.
Gizmo
quack,
is used to this because he was not only the class mascot, but he was also the one that would like
The hall
discipline
monitor.
students. No, yeah. And he would be the one, like, if a student was sleeping in class, like, he would slam his leak down onto their desk or
He'd
something.
jump up and go whack.
Yeah. Or he'd like do like the like little smack on their forehead.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is the disciplinarian of the school, so or the
Yeah.
class. So
The
I
teacher's
should eventually
assistant.
put a night song in case you want to do anything during the night.
he's literally the teacher's pet.
All right. So while that you guys are sleeping during the night, is there anyone who's taking watches?
I'll take the first watch because even though Robert is tired, he
Yeah.
will have trouble sleeping.
Okay.
He's got a lot on his mind still, thinking about Kate.
Gotcha. Like
Oh yeah,
I said,
I
eventually
never
should
actually
put
said his daughter's name. His daughter's name is Kate,
Kissing Kate Barlow.
or Katie.
Okay. So yeah, eventually I'm gonna add a night theme.
Wow.
but
Also-
None
not
of you
for
got that
night.
reference.
I
No, I did.
None of you acknowledged that reference.
Yeah.
didn't.
But also her name wouldn't be Kate Marlowe.
Let me do some Planet Ambience. And
Barlow, okay.
Her name would be Kate Mose
Let me turn off the birds.
because that was Robert's last name when he was living there, but then he changed his name.
Professor Mosey.
Turn up the wind.
Actually, yeah, Mose. How would that be pronounced by
I
an
think it's Mose.
Egyptian? That would just be Mose, because
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but if it was an Egyptian saying it, I wonder if that would be pronounced differently.
Mose, maybe.
Maybe. Because it's similar to Moses.
It's just Moses without an extra S.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make food for everyone. Oh, like dinner.
Curry party.
But yeah, but there was a pharaoh, an ancient Egyptian pharaoh that was like Theo Mose or Theo Mose or something like that, or something
Okay.
similar to that.
If they had an accent over the E to change it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
all right. So
Oh
you
yeah,
guys-
and so yeah, there's a two-person tent that Henry and Echo can, or the two people that are not on watch can stay in.
all right.
Pretty much, Echo does sleep at all.
Actually, that's true. Yeah. So the organic organisms can stay in the two-person tent when they're
Get him a 10.
yeah.
Like,
All right.
ew. Look at the tissue.
So whoever's
I
taking?
seek the strength and certainty of steel.
Strength and certainty.
Oh yeah. Also, I set her fire too
Okay.
because Robert is probably smart enough to know that it gets cold.
Yeah,
At night
especially in the
deserts.
ravine here, it's like the sun doesn't. Well, once the sun gets down, yes, it'll get pretty cold. So as you start up a fire, um, you guys can, basically talk about whatever you want, um, unless unless you just want to start the sleeping watch.
I mean, Robert pulls out his notebook, and he just starts to kind of sketch his daughter, at least from what he remembers her as. He also will jot down her emotions. Like, he's going to try to figure out who she is as an adult.
What does she look like as you draw her out? I know you said she's a main food, but
Yeah, because like he remembers her as a 3-year-old.
what is
So-
your aura look, or what does the aura convergence look like to her? Because you can almost, I was gonna say this earlier, but you didn't. I will say you can kind of imagery see out on the desert her kind of like her aura kind of moving around.
hmm
So what color is her aura, and what does it look like?
Her aura is almost like a dark red, but with like a pink hue to it. Like it's dark, but still pink. Um, and there is some bright pink in there too, like accenting it. So there is still some emotions that's not just pure hatred, but
Mm-hmm.
that's what she
It's-
is now. But that's not what, Robert before saw her as very bright and happy all the time, but she's now been twisted into what he was when he was young, her age.
You
Uh,
can. Oh,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say.
Mine's off topic.
Gotcha.
Oh.
You can kind of imagine as you're kind of drawing out what she might look like now. The aura kind of mingles with yours, and you kind of feel the because where it is night here, she's trying. You can almost feel like she is trying to find a way to get to you, but because she
Yeah.
can't get anywhere right now, you feel your aura kind of moving on its own, almost as if you're moving there too, but you're not actually moving. You're feeling the movements of her.
Yeah.
As she's almost doing like a training, like she's kind of doing the fluid movements that a main food does before they go into battle, like almost kind of how a main food looks like it's dancing as it's fighting.
hmm
She's kind of doing that, and she's training herself as well as her aura.
Would she be in a Mian Chao by now?
No,
Oh, okay.
because their age determines what they look
Okay.
like, and
Okay.
she's 29, and Main Chao is 35.
Okay.
In
So
the
she's
game,
still-
there's
it's-
50, but we're going by the evolution in the tabletop.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, in the
35.
tabletop.
You were
it's
thinking
35.
of Thutmosa, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, because I named Robert's original name after him, because his name is
So
Theodore Mose.
It would have been Mosa.
Mosa. Yeah.
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 I mean, that's
so-
just one pronunciation of it, but
Yeah. But his name was Theodore Mosa. Or
But yes,
Theo
as-
Mosa.
As you draw out the aura of what you see,
Yeah.
it is hard to see exactly what it is, but you can definitely tell it's her. After so long.
I tried to reach out with mine. I already know that she's felt me, but I try to at least convey my emotions to her in a way that she understands how I feel.
Roll me a focus check.
Yeah, and depending on how well I roll on that, I will tell you how he feels, but
Mm-hmm.
it might not be that well. He's got good intuition, not super great focus. Woo. But the dice
Not
know
bad.
when to roll pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's because we're
I
not in
mean,
an encounter.
yeah.
you can get the. I mean, yeah. So on 11 on a. I mean, I'll let you decide how that's pretty good on a 2d6, but
Yeah.
that's not like a. That's
Yeah,
still
it's
untrained.
still not.
So,
Yeah.
what do you try to convey to her, and what does she? What do you think she feels?
I
Actually.
try to convey to her regret. Um, she wouldn't understand why. Regret is one of the things that's being central, but she might, because she understands that she was abandoned. Um, because also in her, she thinks that Robert died, a
Mm-hmm.
hero, and now she realizes that he's alive and a coward that ran away. So everything that she thought about Robert up until now was a complete lie. So yeah, so Robert also knowing that that's something that she would know, this is trying to send her sadness, concern, um, regret, but also is acceptance an emotion?
It's a stage of grief.
Yeah,
It
I would say
is.
so.
Yeah.
Almost
So
like
yeah,
forgiveness. So yeah.
yeah. He
There's
sends.
emotion that comes with it.
Yeah. So he sends kind of that too, because he like accepts the fact that he knows what she's going to do,
Okay.
and he kind of sends that, being like, "Yeah, I understand."
You attempt
Like,
to send it, but because of the distance still, even though
yeah,
you're
yeah.
connected, it doesn't all get across. In fact,
And she's stronger than I am with the
yeah.
aura, so it's mostly her sending stuff to me that's really
You.
strong.
What do you think? Because it doesn't all fully get there, what do you think she actually feels?
She might be able to understand, like, sort of what he's trying to convey, but in her mind, especially being as brainwashed as she is, would just see it as excuses from a coward.
You feel your
And
aura. You almost physically feel your aura being slapped away,
yeah,
but
no,
still
that is
connected.
exactly how. Yeah, that's exactly how she would respond. Um,
And then you feel dread.
yeah, yeah.
The dread
Women.
fades, and you still feel the connection. The dread fades,
Yeah, yeah.
and then in her, it feels it's like a. I'm trying to think of what it actually would be. Because you felt the dread, you felt the slap, and then you feel as if your aura just becomes wet, like damp.
Hmm.
Like you yourself feel damp right now.
Hmm.
Like when you're in a nice air-conditioned house and you walk out to the humidity and you just feel.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Oh, this would be a cold damp though, because of
Yeah,
it's cold now outside.
it's colder than usual.
Yeah.
We're in the desert.
No, I know, but at night in the
Oh yeah,
desert
but
it gets
right now
pretty
it's
cold.
nighttime, so like it's
Yeah.
it's a just a
Yeah.
chill in the air
Yeah,
anyways.
So
probably
it's
have
not it's not pleasant. That is for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I'd have Cody with me because he's got Eater.
Nice.
If I could explain this dampness in an emotional state, it almost feels like a depression damp.
Yeah, I could see that. But also there's a coldness to it where it's like, yeah, I could see that. That makes sense.
And then the connection breaks.
Well, at least to himself, he's kind of thinking that at least it's not pure hatred, that she's just as conflicted as I am.
You could definitely
You
tell
know?
she hates you a lot more than you hate her, though. Like a
Oh,
lot
he doesn't hate her
more.
at all.
No. Well,
Robert.
that's what I mean. You don't hate her. She still, based on the emotion she felt just with this connection, she still hates
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But with that last
Um,
bit of, before she ended the connection, I think she forgot to end it sooner than she would have liked.
Yeah,
So,
because some of her deeper emotions kind of eked through there.
because I could, in this kind of situation, I could still see someone being really sad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, she still probably would feel sad, also betrayed, because once again, Robert did kind of betray her in a way that he didn't want to, but
All right. Roll me a perception check now.
I know that without even having to look. There also is an undercurrent of excitement in Robert though, because he does want to see her again, even if it's going to be under nasty circumstances.
You notice a couple of the psychos are kind of like, they're not waking up, but they are like almost like when you get knocked unconscious, but then you're still awake, kind of, but like asleep, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of like a weird,
they're
like
no longer,
fuzzy.
yeah, they're no longer unconscious in peril. They're more
Yeah.
just, they're just sleeping now at this point.
Yeah, it went from unconsciousness to like regular sleep,
Yeah.
even though that's
Which is
technically the
still-
same thing. But yeah,
But they're moving around, so they're okay.
yeah, yeah.
A couple of them are doing that, so you do notice that like there's a couple that still haven't moved. But the one that you guys had captured, and the one that you interrogated, he's still awake. He's just staring at the sand.
Because I have nothing else better to do while I'm watching them, I walk over to this guy, and then just kind of bunch up a bunch of sand, into a little pile, and I'm like, lay your head down on that. It'll be comfortable. I'm making him a little sand pillow. Like, I don't know.
I'll
He just
see.
looks up
Here
at
I'm
you and he's
thinking.
like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be accommodating.
Here I'm thinking you're putting up a pile of sand to cushion the blow.
He's
Well, you
like,
knock
"Look,
him
I've
out."
got plenty of
No.
rocks over here. I can sleep on them when I'm good and ready.
Oh, okay. I just thought that you would want to be a little more
It's
relaxed
sand.
and comfortable.
Besides, I could just. Oh, I guess he's tied up. I was gonna say he could like pull the thumb up on himself. He. He says, "Thank you, but if anything, it's kind of cold. Will you just push the sand on me?"
Oh, sure. Yeah, so you can bury yourself a little bit in it. Good point. Also, mm,
In fact, just bury me in it. It'll be good. Just leave my head up so I can breathe.
yeah. Yeah.
Stick a reed in his mouth.
Wait. Why did you laugh like that?
Because he's a psycho.
Oh. Oh yeah, good point.
Because I'm
also,
chaotic.
next to him, I'll put like a flask of water. That's like I would say it's more than a flask. Like it's got quite a bit. And I'll be like, when the others wake up, if they're thirsty, just pass this around. And then I'll.
Yeah, smart move.
But my hands are tied up.
Oh well.
Duh.
Point. I'll tell my
Loves how you-
comrades then to give you the water.
Cool. Thanks.
I would have splashed it on his face.
Got bugs flying in
Lick it
my
off.
face.
Oh, hey, you got
I'll,
something on your face. What?
All right.
Pocket water.
So, with the first watch done, who's next?
Yep.
Pretty much Echo's going to stay the entire thing, so Echo's full watch.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Then I'll get into the tent with Henry, unless if Henry has his own tent that he brought with him.
Oh no, I'm not in a tent.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cyndaquil has heater.
Oh yeah, so you're just chilling
Is-
out. Yeah, so
A living campfire. Nice.
yeah, I'll crawl into my tent then, being warmed on two sides. We've got
Alright.
a heater Cinequil on one side and a fire on the other side.
Yeah, and so Q-Fetched kind of, or Cosmo, no, Gizmo, sorry,
Cosmo.
Cosmo. Gizmo comes in with you, and he just kind of
Well,
gets
Cosmo
into
is the name of one of my Pokemon. That's my
Yeah.
Vulpix, so
He gets into the blanket with you.
yeah.
And here I was thinking it was Nebby.
All right, Echo. Roll me a perception check. You do notice that once again, some of them are starting to wake. Well, not wake, but
Can one of my Pokemon make that perception check? as well?
yeah.
Oh, that's a
If
good
you'd
point.
like.
Yeah.
You have
I
two
think-
out right now, so I guess.
Yeah,
both
I
of
feel
them
like
could if you
Siren
want.
would have a really good perception, actually.
That she does.
Oh yeah. Also, which Pokeball or which Pokemon is in the Sonic Boom Ball? Was that Siren or is that a different one?
I don't think
I
anyone's
don't have
in
a
there yet.
Pokemon in that. Have a
Oh,
19.
okay.
Yeah. 19.
Oh yeah, because I suggested
Who was
Temple at
that?
one point.
Oh, Siren, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Siren's ears perk up and look towards the sky.
Look towards the sky.
Yeah. No, bad. Kind of like no, bad or sorry, Siren, almost like crouches down, as if like something like trying to be less seen. But yes,
Can Echo figure out what's going on? Or well, figure by
Well,
what look.
roll me an intuition.
My intuition.
Woo!
14.
Not bad. You notice the way that Siren is acting. There's something in the sky they don't like.
Looks up towards the sky. See if there's
Roll me another perception check because you failed to see this from before.
Oh my
Oof.
god! Why?
Yeah, you don't see what Siren sees. But there's definitely
I wish-
something up there.
Fuck. Can I make it again?
You can if you had a hero point.
God damn it.
Well, what if Echo waits an hour before rolling it again?
We'll have to see. But with your one that you did before, I will say that you notice the same thing as Robert did, where the psychos are slowly starting to come to, but they're more like they were like unconscious and then to sleep. So a lot more, there's maybe one that's still unconscious, but a lot of them are still now just breathing and sleeping. So yeah. Or that too. I guess if someone wanted to use their channel points to have Echo reroll. Thank you, Skillet, for bringing that up.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. How much is a reroll again? I need to jump into
like-
channel points.
3,500.
Yeah, I probably have enough for that.
I could do that, but I think
Well, yeah, you just
narratively
had
it's better
the
if Echo
magic
just
room.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
That's true, but
Nah, Echo's got to have at least one bad roll. I ain't doing it.
But yeah, you can't see it, but your insight tells you that Siren definitely sees something up there.
Or at the very least hears.
Or here, yeah.
Considering that's probably what Siren's awesome perception is.
Aliens.
We are
Echo's
all
gonna
our
bring in,
aliens.
Nova.
Huh?
Echo's gonna return Nova into the Pokeball.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that.
Oh, gotcha. No problem. I will take them off for this thing. Whoops.
All I can hear right now is the
The wind.
airship theme from Mario
Oh.
3.
You guys
Oh,
can hear
yeah.
the wind and stuff, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Faintly,
just like,
but yeah.
yeah, it's
I only
supposed to be
do
faintly.
have 28. I only have 2,800 points. I don't have enough.
No.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Fuck.
All right, but yeah. Other than that, the night goes off without a hitch. Is there anybody else watching, or was it just Echo for the rest of the night?
I mean, I probably would have woken up at some point.
Okay, if you want to take the last shift,
Along with me.
all right. Then yeah, Henry, make me a perception check.
Perception.
Echo, is there anything you want to talk to Henry about before this shift happens? Because there is the, there's the midway thing. Because you did, because you do know that Siren heard something. So
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to bring it up. Look in the sky, look at Henry, and look at the sky again. And goes, do you see anything up there? Siren keeps looking up in the sky somewhere. I can't find.
Does Siren still look scared?
Siren doesn't look scared anymore, but Siren does look like they are
Anxious?
constantly still, looking up there.
Now I make a perception?
Yeah, if you want to look.
14.
Okay. Yeah. You look up, and it's because you can't see effectively what it is for sure, but it does look like there's a shadow up in the air, like super far up into the sky, and it's just flying above the mountains. But it's so far up, it's like it almost looks like a shadow in the sandstorm that's above you that high.
Tornadus, I should have known.
No, it's chemtrails. You're a conspiracy theorist, remember?
Hey, I'm only employed by Jones, okay?
Do you see anything up there, Henry?
Other than that shadowy figure blocking the storm. Or up in the storm.
I should really.
Where he has like, do you see anything? Nothing much. Just the Tarrasque in the distance that's gonna eat our faces, but Actually, Tarrasque could just swallow you whole. Those things are insane.
Yeah.
It's just Mega Rayquaza making his rounds.
Yeah.
Unless Henry wants to chime in on something.
Chime in on what?
Yeah, I mean, he said that there's a shadowy
Yeah,
figure
there's
that's,
other
that's
than
it.
the shadowy figure, no.
I think Echo did say something, but once again,
I didn't say anything.
oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah, because you started saying something and your volume went down again.
But yeah, but the
Gotta get that fixed.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get my old headset's battery fixed so that I can start.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I think it's just like because I think it's like your microphone for your headset's like here, but then you look away and it moves away from your face. So
Yeah, it's not like attached like like mine is, or it's like
yeah,
it
because you're
always follows
Yeah.
where I'm looking. which is good because I'm looking all over the place. So yeah, I need that.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. I guess
Well, like you can still have your Bluetooth ones in, but if you
Oh
put the
no,
thing on, then it
yeah,
loses.
but
the gain, so-
earbuds, they're dying.
Oh, gotcha.
It literally screamed at me, low battery.
Oh.
Oh, that must be some Raycons.
These are
Raycons. Good.
J Labs.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's right. JLabs
Yeah,
too.
JLab
They do
is
that.
yeah. That's the one that I have. Yeah.
Low battery. Please charge.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you can Henry, you definitely see the shadow in the sky. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. It's just kind of there. I will say yeah, it just looks like a little circle because it's not. You didn't roll high enough to get details.
A circle.
Yeah, well, like circle. It's got a shape to it, but from that distance, it's like a dot.
Okay.
You just haven't like rolled high enough to get details out of it.
There's just this mysterious thing in the sky.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's going any closer or whatever. It just looks like it's passing overhead. But with that really high roll that Siren did, Siren could hear it, and yeah, they were just freaking out. Well, not freaking out, but like just like.
Concerned.
Yeah, honestly, I'll take the 14, considering I probably just woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Echo will start cuddling Siren.
Nice. So yeah, you guys go take your rest, and you Echo, roll me a
Oh,
survival check.
fuck.
Also, I'll be right back. I
I'm
was
sick.
gonna wait until
Okay.
after we were finished, but
Yeah, no
I
problem.
really have to go to the bathroom.
It's not that high of a roll to make, because I had thought about this earlier when Robert was hugging you and said you were pretty warm. You feel yourself also a little warm when you're hugging Siren, and Siren seems to notice it and just kind of snuggles closer. You now have the capability heater as well.
Oh wow. Okay then.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it,
no. Heater. I forgot. Heater was the one that lets
Always
you use
warm.
fire. Was that the one that lets you use fire for your struggle?
No, that's fire. Not fire starter. Come on, brain, go to the right tab. It's
What's it called? A heater?
No,
Yeah,
heater is just you're always warm.
Okay, yeah. So it is heater.
Wow. Okay. Did someone donate it at?
No, that was me. That's part of your race.
Narratively.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yes,
that's a race
fire
spell.
starter is the turn struggle into fire type.
Heater is, or fire.
Fire starter.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Echo, you have the heater as an android.
Oh,
Yeah. Like I said, like I might give out stuff like that based on and have you make rolls for stuff like that. And you can also, if you wish to try something, you guys can always roll to see if something happens, and you can get race abilities like that. But like I said, like it just if it hits me and it's like, oh, that'd be cool, I might still have you roll like I did now to get those because I'm just gonna give them out. But yeah, that survival check was easier only because you've done it once already. So yeah, so you got the heater, which means you can make yourself warm basically whenever you want. I'm not gonna make it so you're always like that. But yeah, you can if you wish to make yourself warm in that sense. You can.
okay. Okay.
It's like cold
Yeah.
conditions.
I'd
If people
spend
were hugging
time
you,
com-
it'd be fine to yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend time with Siren
Nice.
and wait for everyone to wake up so that Echo could make breakfast.
All right.
I mean, I am awake.
Robert's not.
Yeah, Robert's asleep still. You're awake for the last shift. You heard the perception. Is there anything else you wish to do on your shift?
No, not really. I'm mostly just looking around.
Okay.
There's not much to look at other than a pile of unconscious bodies, a dude buried in a sand, a tent, Echo, and
And a dot
whatever
in
the
the
hell's
sky.
in the sky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dot in the sky. Okay, so yeah, the night goes on. The dot kind of like slowly floats away, and it's gone. And the morning comes, and yeah, it is. You guys wake up, and
Oh,
it is now the
that
next
was a
day.
good time to for me to just step right back into the after from going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well. Okay.
Any ships coming in like the authorities? 'Cause
It's still early morning. You haven't noticed anything. Um, I'd say you wake up about like it's like 8 a.m. Unless any of you want. Oh wait. I guess. Yeah, I'd say about 8 a.m. when everybody, unless anyone wants to stay asleep a little longer. But the sun has risen. It is now morning.
first thing Echo would do is make breakfast for everyone, and Echo's going to bring out every single of their Pokemon out.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Nice.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
All right.
I mean, Tedwardo's technically out still, but
Yeah. I'm not gonna throw them all on the map because there's too many. But yes.
Yeah.
Just for everyone in chat, will you guys name off your Pokemon again that you send out?
man, I don't want to.
I have the following: a Phantom named Shade, Navi, the Routes, Nova, but and Siren, the Noibat.
Nice. Robert.
And I've got Gizmo, my Q fetched. I've got Darius, my Dreepy. I've got Cosmo, my flying Vulpix.
Yeah.
Which
Psychic
Cosmo
Flying Vulpix.
Cosmo does not. Oh yeah, it's psychic flying. Yeah, I forgot about that. And Cosmo doesn't bother Robert as much because Cosmo has like almost like psychic cloud wings instead of like actual bat wings, so it doesn't really bother him too much.
It's more
Oh, wait,
it's
no.
the tails that got
described it-
changed.
Oh, it was the tails? I thought
Yeah,
you
so
said
it's
that
like
the
a
wings
cosmic
looked
tails.
like. Okay, because I thought you said that the wings also kind of looked like Fantina's, like or not Fantina, like Olympia's, like inside of her, like um
Olympia?
cloak. Yeah, Olympia is the gym leader of the sixth generation, and like
No, I
her
don't. I don't
sprite.
remember mentioning her at all.
Oh, okay. I thought like because I was just picturing like her sprite when like she like opens up her cloak and like you can see like planets
No.
like it almost looks like a
That's
a
what the
Oh,
tails.
yeah.
That's what Vulpix's tails look like.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I
they
thought-
went
I
from
thought the
being
wings
fire
looked like
tails to cosmic tails.
that. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So
Um,
Vulpix still kind of looks like a bat.
Yeah. Well, he
But
still
with the-
doesn't. He's not as. He's also not even like that concerned about. Um.
I think it's the thing. It's
Man,
like
what the heck?
if you catch a Pokemon, they're technically like, it's like they technically like the trainer. It's then, so then
Yeah.
they so you're not as afraid of it. You could still be afraid of wild psychic Vulpixes, but
Yeah,
that fly.
but he's not. He has an issue though. Also, like he has an issue with Siren,
Mhm.
but he doesn't have an issue with. I forgot
Nova.
what. Yeah, he doesn't have an issue with Nova, because since
Nova
they're
still looks
like
like a flying fox. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I don't think he has an issue with flying foxes. He has an issue with bats. And also, speaking of
Well,
Nova,
the child's still
Archie,
technically bats, but they're named flying foxes. But
yeah, but I think those kind of
'cause they look like
creep him
foxes.
out less.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to catch a swoop bat just to torment you.
I hate that. Zubat would be the one that he'd probably hate the most, but.
All right.
But yeah,
Ah,
and then also
Golbat, that
Archie,
big-ass
Archie
mouth.
is his Eevee. Yeah, that's the last one.
So
Real
Echo, you.
quick,
Oh, yep.
yeah, real quick. Is the Ghost Stone Charge?
I will say yeah. There's been enough time.
Overtime.
All right. I will. I don't have the effect for the sound thing for evolution, but I will do. You know what? For now, I will do this. Oh yeah. I guess if you yeah. So, Echo, as you put essentially the Reaper Cloth stone, or I guess it's a Reaper stone is what we'll call it.
Oh yeah,
on
Reaper Stone. That's a cool name for it. Yeah.
on your Eevee, it kind of almost disintegrates and merges with the Eevee, turning your Eevee white. And it
I
starts
call it a
glowing.
grimstone.
Like Grimstone?
Grimstone's a good
Yeah,
one,
that's a
too.
word, yeah. And, yeah, your Eevee, starts changing shape. His mane turns into, like, almost a pillowy, like, cloud that's, like, or that's almost, like, drifting away. Almost like a
Oh, no.
soul, like, thing.
It's becoming the dead Gigantamax Eevee.
And then he's still kind of floating there off the ground instead of just being on the ground this time. And your Eevee becomes a ghost type with the flying type still. Illusion! I wish I had a picture of it, but I mean, I technically do, but
I have a decent one that I can send to you from someone that I like that creates like really cool fake mon.
nah, it's fine. I got the. I will bring it up in because I think if I can go into the Duporygon Dream Reap and just show it through that. So,
Oh, is there one in Duporygon
Yeah.
Dream of Rape? I didn't realize
yeah,
that.
they're all at the back.
Oh, neat. I'll have to look.
Let us go there quick. And actually, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I might be able to just look it up and get a picture of it quick, and put it on the extra images stuff. So
I wonder if it's actually the one that I have even pulled up because I
let me.
I
start
wouldn't be
that again,
surprised.
What page
I
is it
know
on?
that.
That is a cool looking Mega Scizor.
Supplements. Do Duporygon Dream Reap.
Like your shout, Sneeko.
That is a sick looking Weezing. That's fucking cool.
What are you looking at?
The Duporygon Dream of Rape.
Oh,
I'm just scrolling through the pages looking at all the art.
Oh, yeah,
it's
the
new
art
EV
in these-
Evolutions. Page 112.
okay. Because I just want to see it too. Because I'm curious.
Well, and here it's called. Oh wait, that's Poison. Illusion. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scorpion
Illusion.
is.
So Illusion.
I can probably just rig up a sprite for this, because I can use a sprite, and if I do print screen and then just save it as the Eevee with the white background, I can delete the white background.
No, not Illusion.
Illusion.
It's really cool looking.
Illusion's creepy. Yeah.
Oh man, sixth overland base, and then just having that printer. Got that 8.
Nope, it's not on Google that I could get off right away. So I will just do this. Extra source, media file, or no, it'd be a.
Oh, you can also look up Chigaya Kibasaki. Oh yeah, there's even a link to their
Let me
Pixiv
window.
account.
It's fine.
Yeah, so you could easily look them up because there's a link to the page. I'm gonna see if I can find a better ground type Eevee one.
There we go.
I mean, I do like its design a lot.
The ground type one's fine, yeah, but it's a little boring.
It's that one right
You're
there.
boring.
Just like, it's kind of... Here, if I can...
Yeah, zoom in.
Yeah. Let me zoom in for you. If I can figure that out. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Art by Chigaya. Is that the one you're thinking of, Sean?
Yeah, because if you click their Pixiv account, that's how you can actually go and
Oh.
find it.
Nice. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so there's the eyes right above the little beads on his neck. So actually, yeah, your Eevee's mane turns into like one of those like a bead necklace, and then their tail becomes all like cloudy as well as the ears, and basically their whole body becomes a purple cloud. And yeah, they get purple eyes. It's kind of cool. And we'll use the stats then from that. So if it changes at all, or I guess what you can do is on your Eevee, just give it a oops. I gotta just change your Eevee's stat. Oh, we can also do that after the game, but we'll change your Eevee's stats because we're almost done. So we'll get to that after this. So yeah. All right. So sorry about that. But yes, you now have an Illusion, a ghost type Eevee, or ghost flying Eevee, I guess in this case, because it still has its bat wings. The bat wings also look all cloudy and like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
It is.
What was that?
I'm just looking at everything.
Oh, okay.
I could just absolutely.
All right. And yeah, you guys see this Eevee evolve into something you've never seen before, because you know about the Eevee evolutions. I mean, you've probably heard it can transform into some other ones too, because I guess technically in this world that would be a thing too. But the other ones are more common.
Does that go into our decks?
Yeah, actually.
Oh yeah, I already marked it down.
Yeah, so you'll just there. I think they do have the different types for the Eevee evolution. So yep. So you'll mark that down. And yeah, you guys see these ghost Eevee where Nova used to be.
Oh, I never leveled up one of my stats. Whoops.
Well, congratulations, Echo.
Oh, you are muted now this time, River.
I'm here.
There we go. Sorry, I just saw you talking and you weren't saying anything, so I was like, "Oop."
Oh no, I was saying so to myself.
Gotcha.
Quietly.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Never mind. I thought you were talking, so. All right. Anyway, so with that, are you guys? So, oh yeah. So Echo, you have decided to start whipping up a breakfast. What is it you plan on making? I'm actually curious.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't have to. You could just say like you just make a breakfast of like eggs and whatever and stuff like that if you want. But if you want to get specifics, you're allowed to.
Specifics? I'm just going to make breakfast.
Okay, no
to
problem.
everyone's choice.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah,
So like a breakfast burrito bar.
yeah. He kind of just Echo just kind of pulls out like a little table, like not a table, I guess, but like. You know, pulls out a rug.
It's
and,
the
like,
future. There's
starts
collapsible tables.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So Echo
in
just.
the description it says.
Oh.
Hold on, let me check.
That'd be kind of funny if you just get a table.
I mean, hell, Pokemon has collapsible bikes that somehow
Yeah,
fit into
true.
a backpack. So I mean,
Oh, true.
well,
Yeah.
and also they have an entire picnicking set too that somehow fits into. I forgot
True.
because yeah, you have an entire campsite and picnic set from
Yeah. So yeah, Echo, you
what do you
pull
call
out
Scarlet and
essentially
Violet.
from your backpack that's within you. You pull out a collapsible table, As you unfold it, it's got the legs, and you kind of put it down on the ground, and you kind of set out breakfast for everyone. Everyone kind of grabs their own stuff, and then by the time you end up finishing eating, you can hear you can hear thuds and gallops, kind of in the sand.
I guess the
coming from down
cavalry's
the-
here.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys look down the ways, and you definitely see what looks to be a bunch of like a bunch of vehicles, like cars and stuff like that. But alongside them is a dwarf riding a horse. And as they come towards you, actually, you know what? No, yeah, this one's riding a horse. Yeah, okay. So yeah, and as they come, they're getting closer to you. We're gonna leave that for next week. The interaction between you and the police force of this planet. So yeah, because you're the first ones there, or they're the first. You'll be the first that they see coming to the scene. So
Yeah. Us and all of the captives.
yeah. All right. That was fun, guys.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You guys managed to capture most of them alive. Well, you did catch one alive, so you got to question him. You
Yeah.
got to find out where they're going. Yeah, let's see the shoutouts happen for tomorrow's game. I don't actually know if we're gonna be. Oh no, because there is no Scarlet Card tomorrow. We are taking a break. Edward was it 1 week or 2 weeks?
2?
Yeah, so I think in 2 weeks we'll be back on Scarlet Guard, but or wait, no, yeah, no, that's right. Sorry, Michael is gone for a week, so there's no game for Sandpoint this week either. So,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
but if I do stream tomorrow, we can try that out.
Yep.
Yeah, he did mention that in the game. Yeah.
Because we could do
So-
a different stream. Yeah.
Well, I kind of thought if I'm not streaming, maybe I might clean my fish tank tomorrow, which could take all day
Yeah. True.
because it is a bigger fish tank. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Otherwise, maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow we'll do some Roots of Pacha. We'll see. I think we were talking about it earlier, and it might depend on what's going on. So
Well, you mean tonight, not tomorrow?
well, that's what I mean tonight.
Oh, okay.
On the
Um,
next stream.
And if we don't do anything tonight, then I think me and Zach are going to be going to see Deadpool. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We'll see. It kind of depends on what's going on, though.
Yeah,
if
it
you guys
might
are
be
good to
about.
stream tonight, then
Yeah,
we'll do that,
I'm
but-
good to stream tonight, but probably closer to like 8:30 instead of
Yeah.
like 7 or 6.
Yep.
'Cause we got Clock Tower.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So maybe after that, we'll see. Maybe me and Zach will go see before that then.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you guys could see it like earlier today, yeah.
Any favorable
in the
moments
day.
for you guys? And not a lot happened today, I know, but
Well, I liked the, moment at night when I just kind of had a connection with my daughter.
that was
cool.
pretty good. Yeah.
Because I wasn't
Not
expecting that. I wasn't expecting to have like an actual like sit down and understand moment with her too.
Yeah. Anyone else favorite moments?
Yeah, looking up and seeing nothing but a dot.
Yeah, you're
what?
like, oh, you weren't there for that.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Oh wait, yeah,
Johnny,
yeah.
or Henry
No,
looked
I
up at her.
was when
Oh,
you
were,
saw what was in the sky. Yeah.
yeah.
Circle the thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Siren looked up into the sky, got really nervous,
Yeah,
and then no one else but Henry was able to see a dot.
yeah. Just saw
Yeah.
a dot.
But the dot's no longer there, so
It was
you
a
do-
concerning dot.
it was an RP session. Yeah. I was planning for
Yeah,
tomorrow.
RP sessions are great.
Yeah, nice.
It's good
All
for
right,
world
sweet.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which now I'm
Yeah, the
excited
sec-
that I'll get to put a little base area like in the Sand Oasis. So
Yeah. You can make a fun map.
I'll put it
For,
there for me, but you guys will still have to find it. So
Yeah.
But hopefully the guy will show you where it is. So, if he doesn't get taken by the cops.
Yeah, yeah. It's all up to us talking to the cops.
But yeah, next week you'll be able to meet this
Someone.
place's champion.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's part of this. He's a part of the force.
The police force, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see,
Not
what
to
was my
worry
favorite
you
part?
with him being a part
I had a
of
lot today.
us secretly.
Let's see.
Oh man,
No, there was so many good parts today.
there's some. Oh man, the second option on a evolution, it would have been Jolteon, and Jolteon would just be
Electric
one
form.
side of the map to the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Down.
really fun. All right.
But Illusion could still go from one map to the other.
Yeah.
Well, another one that'd be really powerful would be
An effective
Draconion, because Draconion is like 13 speed.
I was
Oh,
I was
jeez.
thinking about that, but I already have a dragon. So
All right.
You also already have a ghost, so
I want another ghost.
yeah, ghosts are cool. But anyways, though, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Today was amazing. Oh,
And thank you, future viewer.
you know what? Patter's TV is playing Blood on the Clock Tower, so
Yeah. Speaking of which, yeah.
yeah, we can go raid them since
Yeah.
we were just talking about
Oh.
that. So
We can level up again.
Oh, really? The Pokemon XP leveled us up?
Yeah.
wait for what?
Sweet.
Oh, that's why I had that extra stat point.
What do you mean?
Awesome. Illusion leveled us up.
Oh, nice. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Hey, I did the good thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I get a sweet edge now. Damn it, I gotta go through more books.
Anyway,
Sean, remind me to do that later. I don't want to do
Yeah.
it right
we're
now.
gonna raid
I'll
Patter's
do
TV. They're playing Blood on the Clock Tower. That I forgot what that kind of is. What is that?
It's like a social
It's-
deception
yeah.
game. It's like a better version of Town of Salem
Gotcha.
or like Werewolf.
Werewolf, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And in my opinion, it's better. Maybe in someone else's opinion, it's not. But
Well, I would say so because when you're dead, you're not out.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Hashtag
All
not
right.
sponsored.
Well,
yeah.
thank you guys so much for joining. Let me see if this works quick.
If it doesn't, I'll kill you.
Nope, it doesn't work. Okay. Anyway, I've got a Discord.
Guess I have to kill you.
There's no link for it right now, but if in the future, I've said it in other streams too. If you want to go check there, the Discord's always there to join. It's not a big Discord, but it's always fun to just kind of hang out.
We don't do much, but it does tell you when our lovable oaf is streaming.
Yeah, which will be on it'll be on Twitter and everything on the Discord. So I have a YouTube channel if you want to check that out as well. All my past streams
Do
and
it.
stuff. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. We'll be back next week or for another stream later. But have a good night. This has been Immersion Diversion, and this has been Roll for Immersion, and we bring the immersion to you.
You really gotta
See ya.
get that down, man.
Bye.
Shut up.
Bye!
Oh yeah. Also, how much?